It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker. Did you know, no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging. Select our standard delivery for just $3.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for $5.95. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Hello. Happy Monday evening, everybody. I've had a lovely Monday today. I had a lie-in. I woke up at 6:54 this morning. I thought, oh, I'm not ready. You know, and you're like, no, I'm not ready. I don't want to be awake yet. And then I dropped my phone, and then I thought, I'll just see. And then when I woke up, do you know what time it was when I woke up again? 10 to 10. I was like, oh, it says late. I couldn't believe it. I felt really naughty. It was good though. It was good. I was very excited that I'd managed to sleep in so late after I'd woken up at 6:54. Anyway, hello. Hope you had a lovely, lovely weekend. We have, my producer messaged me today. She went, guess what? I went, what? She went, we're doing the best of March. I went, oh yeah, what does that mean? She went, like, the best of March. She went, last of stock. Now, just bear in mind, when I talk about the first hour, I'm going to tell you about 3 things that have been hugely popular, but there is something to mention. Hardly any left, and I mean scraping the barrel, okay? So I do have 16 of the Iolite Sunstone, okay? We thought we'll do this in about 10-15 minutes for you. It has been so popular. I'll introduce my guest designer to you in a moment. So popular, the Iolite mixed in with Sunstone. Extraordinary. Who knew this even happened? Massive, beautiful tumbles of Sunstone, beautifully blended and mixed in with Iolite. Totally natural, but the only thing is the last 16 available. Now, yeah, great. This is a great thing because what happens is, it's like us here as presenters and guest designers and crew. We all, oh, did you hear about that? Like Elle had the Alexandrite. Oh, really? Did you hear that Carol launched the Iolite and Sunstone? Oh, wow. Did you hear on the mid-show Hannah had the bismuth? And we're like, really, with the Mineral Man? Oh, we're all jealous. And then sometimes, obviously, on our day off, or if I'm driving to work, I don't get to buy it. I miss it. We work here. And then by the time we go, it's sold out. But then sometimes people don't check out their baskets. And then those last few little stragglers, those last few little, well, 16, are left available, and then you can grab them again. So it's like second chance, isn't it? Or last chance saloon, or either way, if you've missed out on the bismuth. Now, I've just watched a video in the break on how bismuth is formed. It is fascinating, absolutely fascinating. Now, it's one of the coolest things to own, bismuth. Now, the only thing is, again, last of stock. I know this was on with our Mineral Man, lovely Alex. It is one of those incredibly, makes you think of all the temples that you see out in sort of Thailand and places, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, in India, and
it's got a very mystical quality to it.
The dulcet tones there, by the way. Talk about the best of March. We've also got Sara Elvin. You can be best of March.
Oh, I can.
There you
Definitely.
go. She sounds like I'll take that. We've got a random mug in the middle of the desk. What's that there for, Leah?
I don't know.
Who's that random? Can we remove the random mug? I don't like a random mug. Oh, Sarah, thank you. It wasn't my cup. Wasn't my cup.
No, mine's here.
Don't blame me. It wasn't my random cup. Anyway, so we have the last few chances of the bismuth. Also, Okay, I have 6. Everybody has been messaging in. Everybody has been posting on my presenter Facebook page, messaging into the studio, talking about the rare. And I mean, without question, to date, without doubt, the singularly most rarest gemstone of them all, even Pip's Alexandrite. Oh yeah, of which I have the last 7 in this hour. The Alexandrite that my lovely colleague Elle got to launch, and we were all jealous. I can't really moan because I had the Grandidierite, so I really can't moan. But I have the last 7 of the Alexandrite and the last 6 of the ombre Grandidierite, and okay, yeah, right. We had some beautiful, I say little, sizable oval cabochons, and we had an ombre strand and some rondelles. I've got the last few, and I mean handful of each, for you at 7 o'clock. So if you're like a lot of us and you missed the Grandidierite, or you missed the Alexandrite, or you missed the bismuth, or you missed the highlight, this is your chance to actually get the, but you do need to be quick. Okay, so what I would suggest is when the graphics come in, check out. Okay, yeah. Now this was a deal of the day. Did you put a bit more heat on for me, Poppet? Would you mind? Sorry, Sarah.
That's all right.
I've got me goosebumps out.
Oh dear.
Got the goosebumps out,
being
dear.
cold. That's nothing
No,
worse.
I don't. I'd rather be too hot than cold. Yeah. Thanks, Leah. Yeah. Okay, so now I happen to know this is the deal of the day. Last 15, okay? The deal on this, again, I can tell you now, if you don't think you can afford this, and you think actually it's Tanzanite, it's chrome diopside and it's aquamarine in big sizable pieces, I'm willing to bet that hopefully you actually can. I really do. This for me, I mean, okay, Tanzanite, superb, rare, aquamarine, yeah, but for me, if I may, can I put those on? I mean, those of you that watch me regularly will know, hopefully or not, this is without doubt, in my personal world, the ultimate gemstone.
Yeah, definitely. It's, it's the rarity, it's the colour.
It's the consistency of colour for me.
Yes, it is, yeah. I mean, there's, it always delivers on this beautiful, intriguing tone.
That's a great way to put it. Chrome diopside, our Russian chrome diopside, always delivers. What a great description. Yeah, you're quite right, my lovely girl. Yeah. Always, a bit like you with your flower. You always deliver.
Unless I leave it in the car or forget it at
Well,
home.
it's like the other day. It was really weird, You were on telly, and honestly, I walked in, and there's a big screen in our production area, and I said to the crew, "Who's that?" And it looked like you. But do you remember, Lee, when I came in? And we all said, "It looks a bit like Sarah Elvin," but it was weird. It was weird. And then I said, you know what it is? She ain't got a flower in.
Oh, that'd be it.
And it didn't honestly look like you. It's weird.
I know.
It's weird.
I did feel a bit funny when I got here, and I thought, oh, I haven't got a flower with me. What am I going to do?
It's like Elton John without his glasses.
Yes.
I just don't recognise him.
No, that's it.
Not that I'm saying you look like Elton John, you know what I mean? I pay for it, she goes, oh, excuse me. Now then, this is the shock. This is the shock in the business when we found out how much these amazing, great, big, raw pieces of Tanzanite, aquamarine and chrome diopside. Deborah, I love you, because hopefully, Deborah, you might have heard about these as the deal of the day. And I've got to check with my producer. Are we allowed to match the deal of the day price, hon? Have we been given authority? We have. Yay! Okay. So, Deborah, the good news is we've been given the price that we went to on deal of the day. There you go. That's not per strand, is it? Because when I got told about this, we have a sheet on the wall that lists the deal of the days for the week ahead, don't we? Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Yeah.
And it tells you what they are, it tells you what the price is. And when we saw that price, all of us, that $19.95, we all said, oh, that's each strand. We were all like, oh. And then, when it came to the date, so I was on that day, when the price came on, it was all three. Oh, I could have fell off my chair. I could have actually fell off my chair, done a Ruth Lynette and fell off my chair. Mm. Honestly.
I wish you would have.
You wished I would have? Oh, well, thanks, Leah. Oh, well, thanks, Leah. Causing me bodily pain. Do you still want the table and chairs that are in the boot of my car for your lovely new decking?
Way, not in a painful way.
Do you know what has happened as well? She works here with her lovely partner, right? Right. So I'm talking to the said person in the toilet the other day. I said, oh, are you looking forward to getting my tables and chairs? She went, what you on about? You hadn't even told her.
It's a surprise.
Oh, Was it a surprise? Did I ruin it?
Come back and...
Nothing worse than ruining a surprise. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Diane, well done. Deborah, well done. Collector in Essex, good luck, but you need to check out. Joe in Greater London, good luck, but you need to check out. Was it 16 we had left, darling? 15. Ooh, oops, sorry. Jeanette, again, need to check out. All right. Now, this was on the same day. This was. 3 of the... Did you say Tiz was? This was. Do you know I was on Tiz was? I was the baby phantom fan flinger one day. I got to custom pie Bucks Fizz in my youth. Do you remember the baby phantom flan flinger on Tiz was? All the kids are like, no idea what you're talking about. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Baby phantom flan flinger I was.
Yes.
Custard pie Bucks Fizz.
Brilliant.
It's the claim to fame, Sarah.
That's great.
Yeah? Anyway. There you go. Now then, we have 3 of the big 5 precious gemstones. Let me move that down a little bit so you can see them all. Gorgeous emerald, and these are great for the gents as well. It's great to have a proper unisex variation of all the big 5, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, we have those big raw Tanzanite, we've got big
Yeah.
raw beautiful pieces of emerald, and gorgeous, delicious, rich red rubies, and huge blocks of royal blue sapphire. So we've had 4 of the big 5 so far, haven't we? And I know for a fact we've had diamonds today, because it's been our diamond day on the show this morning, hasn't it? To launch the 1st of April. Okay, again, we have been given management authority to match the launch prices on these best of March deals for you. So you are going to pay the same price, if not better at times, $19.95. Now then, did you have an April Fool's played on you? Did you? If you did, message in. Or did you play one on somebody else? Did they fall for it? Text in on 60777. Start your text with JM Studio. If we get any funny ones in, we'll have a little giggle, won't we, Becky? Yeah. So, and anyway, even if you just want to have a little gossip about what you got up to at the weekend, yeah, let us know. Let us know. So, $19.95, that means what are we talking about? £6.65 a strand? Something daft, isn't it?
That doesn't compute, does it, really?
Does it?
No.
No. No. Oh no, I tell you what, this, pardon? How many left? 14. Don't get disheartened though, because it's a chance, isn't it? It's a chance to snap. I think it's a positive. Yeah? Sleeping Beauty. Now, if you want to own the ultimate turquoise, you want to own the very best, you've got to get it from the Sleeping Beauty mine in Arizona. There's no 2 ways about it, is there, Sarah?
There isn't. Those are beautiful.
They're pretty fab, aren't they?
They are.
And we're comfy with a round.
Yeah, I think
Comfy.
it's one of those ones, you know, everybody knows how to use round beads in their designs.
Even me.
Yeah. And, you know, it could be something as simple as putting this between a slider mechanism bracelet, just 3 of these.
That's all it needs, isn't it?
And that's, you know, a really nice, easy piece of jewellery to make, yet still totally stunning.
What you get with Sleeping Beauty turquoise is, first of all, you get the kudos of owning a Sleeping Beauty turquoise. But if you want the brightest, most Disney fairy tale blue, and that isn't the reason it's called, because originally, you know, when I first saw these, we're in single figures already, by the way, I assumed, wrongly, that it was because, well, it is and it isn't because of the Disney Sleeping Beauty. It isn't because of the blue that you see in Disney, because it is that perfect textbook blue that you see painted in cartoon-esque in fairy tale, but in Disney. But this is actually the silhouette of the beautiful Sleeping Beauty in the Disney film. If you superimpose that over the landscape of the mountains of the Sleeping Beauty mines in Arizona, it's the perfect silhouette. So if you get sort of like a transfer of the Sleeping Beauty as she waits for her Prince Charming, slide it over. We have got this somewhere on the system, but we definitely have got it, because, you know, but 7 chances remaining. It is amazing. Now, Lynn's had 2, Jean's had 2, Tatiana, congratulations, Sweet Pea, as well. Can the likes of Lynn and Jean and Tatiana see the buy price? Yes, you can. That's why I think people are multi-buying. 20. Now then, can you imagine our shock on the day when we had these? I mean, even if you rearrange the 2 and the 4 at the front, it's still way too, and I hate to use the word, it's way too cheap. I think somebody's made the biggest faux pas and somehow it slipped through the net.
I think
We've priced it completely wrong.
Because
Completely wrong.
this sort of gem is not coming out
No.
at all at the
There are
moment.
so many of the mines in Arizona that have depleted. They're gone. They're not mining anymore. So I tell you, imagine what's going to happen to the value of turquoise, when Sleeping Beauty turquoise, when that happens and it's finally...
Well, it's already happening, isn't
Gone.
it?
Yeah.
It's already happening with the price of turquoise. It's just going up and up and up.
Yeah.
Because the demand is there and there's just nothing coming out.
We never, ever will we be able to satisfy the world's demands on Sleeping Beauty turquoise. It is physically impossible. And I promise you now, that certainly to our knowledge is the singularly most affordable strand of Sleeping Beauty turquoise we have done to date. We have absolutely priced that incorrectly. Hannah in Kent, Sweet Pea. Karen in Hampshire. Amanda in Nottinghamshire. Collector, Daphne, you've got it well done. Okay, how many left now? Un, deux, trois. Un, deux, trois. Oh, I'm going French. Do you like it, Sarah?
I do. It's very
Do you like
nice.
it?
Yeah.
Ah. Now oui.
I know. My son's been learning French. at the
Oh,
moment.
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ready for his trip.
Oh, how fantastic. My elder brother left school after doing O-level French. One phrase. Les éléphants dans la garage.
Why is there an elephant in the garage?
No idea, Sarah. He's never used it. But that was the all those years of learning French.
Yeah.
Les éléphants dans la garage. That was it. Okay, now Jan. Oh, Jan in the Isle of Man. She's got them. Well done, Jan. Well done to Karen. Well done to Daphne. Now Christine in Staffordshire. Joyce in Lancashire. Amanda in Nottinghamshire. Oh, hang on. Joyce has got it. Oh, one left, isn't it? One left. Is it going to be Amanda? Is it going to be Karen? Is it going to be Hannah? Is it going to be the collector? I think it might be Muriel. Is there one left? Oh, there's one left because you think Karen? What? No, well, hang on. If you're rooting for Karen, I'm going to root for Hannah. You root for Amanda. We're rooting for you girls. We're split across the crew.
Yes.
Can you go for Joe? Because
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Well, hang on. None of them have got it because Diane swooped in and snaffled the last one.
Well done,
Diane. See?
Yeah.
Diane was in up to the course and she went, oh, I'm having it, girls. She pulled the table off from under him. She did. Well done. Okay, right then, the good news is, good news. Yes, it's good. Oh, we're going half glass full today. We have 16, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1. So you saw how quickly the turquoise went, and that was about a similar number. We have got the hugely popular, just because of the rarity of combining two gemstones like your ametrine with your citrine and your amethyst, we've got this gorgeous Star by Last of Stock. What a lovely shot. Do you like it? It's good, isn't it? Last of stock of the best, the whole best of it. We've literally cherry picked the last of stock of all the things that were the best in mind. Well, what we deemed to be the best, just for you. Anything for you. Dee 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 dee. Firstly, before I even get to the gemstone, you know that tassel jewellery is still huge. Now, I went shopping to shops that I'd never go in because I went with my... No, I didn't go there. I wasn't that desperate. I went with my goddaughter who's 15. So I was going in shops. I've never set foot in an H&M. Never. I don't normally go in New Look. I don't normally go in River Island. I just don't... They're just not... Do you know?
Yeah.
But I was pleasantly surprised. But I tell you what, in one of the stores, particularly by the till, there's a massive rack of jewellery, and it was a wall of tassel jewellery.
Oh, crikey.
Just all tassels. And I said to my goddaughter, I said, are they still in? She went, yeah. I went, all right, okay. So before I even show you the gemstone, very rarely do we do a full multicolour tassel. And look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
I like
I like that.
Yeah. I've had a couple of strands that have had these on, and it's like they're saved.
They are. They're like hen's teeth. You just don't get the multicoloured tassels,
No,
do you?
Not at all.
Do you know what I'd do? I'd save all those and I'd attach them across and fringe one of those Hessian beach bags.
Oh, very nice.
Over the shoulder beach
yeah.
bag. Yeah. Okay, anyway, joking aside, I have the combination. Now, recently we had the most fantastic opal combined with chalcedony strand. Obviously, Mother Nature does it herself with the ametrine, with the citrine and the amethyst combined. These are, just like your ametrine more often than not, completely at the hands of Mother Nature. We haven't, you know, sometimes when they bring out all these new, they do sort of, you know, they come up with different breeds of dogs by, you know, 2 different dogs, and then they do different things where there's like an orchid at the moment with like a beautiful blue spot on the actual flower itself. And, you know, and they inject things into flowers to make flowers different and stuff like that. And even with foods and stuff, don't they? Hybrids, so to speak. And this is Mother Nature. I didn't even know until I saw this strand that this actually had ever taken place in Mother Nature. A rich violet blue, stunning water sapphire that is iolite. And then it is combined with sunstone.
It's amazing,
Isn't it though?
I always marvel at what Mother Nature can do.
Oh yeah, she's amazing. Look at this now, if I just turn you around here. Look, there's your iolite, rich water sapphire iolite, turning into sunstone, all in the same piece. Yeah, all the way through the strand, look. Look, look at that, iolite, sunstone. How unusual. Isn't it beautiful? Now, it's been superbly popular, because I tell you what, this is one for the serious collectors, because there's an awful lot of us out there, myself included, determined to try and, where possible, own as many of the world's treasures of gemstones as we possibly can. I mean, you've got to be well on the way, Sarah.
Yes, I've got a large collection of gemstones.
Yeah. And they really are our planet's treasures, and I count myself really privileged and really lucky to hold, you know, especially now since I've got the Grandidierite, to own such rare treasures. I mean, it is a joy. And it's like the gift to yourself that never stops giving, because I never tire of looking at gemstones, do you?
No, not at all. I just, you see something different, and you
Yeah,
know, you
that's the lovely thing.
appreciate them more every time you look at them.
It's like when you look at a piece of artwork. Sometimes, I mean, go and do this. Do me a favour. If you've got art on the wall in your house, you might sort of skim past it. Just start to you know, look, because there's different. I've got artwork at my house that sometimes, I mean, it might have hung on my wall for 10, 15 years, and then I'll suddenly go, oh, I've never noticed that before. And it reignites your passion for that piece of
I did that
artwork.
with one of my paintings the other day. I saw, oh, has that been there all the time?
Yeah,
Because
it's nice, isn't it?
It is, it's really nice.
Now then, for those of you that have already got this in your baskets, it again was a remarkable price point for such an unusual treat. Okay, we took this, believe it or not, to under £30. Now I only have 16 left. Now I'm going to check how many we started with. How many did we commission originally? 88. Okay, so 72 have gone. 72 are out there with our jewellery makers who are point blank refusing to part with them with the 30-day money-back guarantee. I get that. Totally understand. And as well, they're extraordinarily large pieces as well. We really have spoilt you. Massive carat weight. I mean, just that one there. I'd buy the whole strand at $29.95 for that, just that one. And then all the rest in jewellery would be profit. $29.95. It's been the talk of the business, this strand.
Yeah, it is just so unusual. And
But
as you say,
didn't realise it happened.
No, neither did I. I didn't know. I mean, you know, you kind of know some of the blended gemstones, if you
Yeah.
like, but I didn't
But
know
there
this
aren't
one
many.
existed. No.
Okay, in fact, let's think about it, right? So, I've definitely seen us recently do an opal and chalcedony, great. Ametrine, with your amethyst and your citrine, okay. Iolite and sunstone, we've got here, okay, that's 3. Can anybody think of any more? Blend of 2 gemstones, naturally by Mother Nature. If you can think of one, do message in, please. On 60777, start your text with JM Studio. $29.95. Have we had any April Fool's messages in? Or have you all been well behaved? Have you all been well behaved? There was that one with the 50p today with the naughty poo emoji on it, wasn't there?
What was that?
They made out that the who is it that does the coins? The
Royal
Mint. They said the Royal Mint did a thing this morning for April's Fools where they sent 6 new designs of 50p's out, and there was like a heart. There was a smiley emoji, and there was the poo emoji on one.
I want that one.
It's not really, it was April Fool's. Leah's like, I want that one. No, it was an April Fool's, Leah. Okay, now, Yvonne, Margaret, collector, obviously. Yvonne, you've got them, don't worry. Collector, you've got them as well. Ilva in Argyle and Butte, good luck, good luck, good luck. Okay, this is last of stock. Okay, my lovelies, last of stock. Oh, now these are the ones that I tried to steal from Fleur. Could I borrow a black bust? Not the one that's 7 foot, not that one. So when she goes out, she tries to find the biggest bust we've got. And it's like, Leah, just give me a normal one. Now then, how many of these do we have? 6. Thank you, don't.
Well, you did say you didn't want the bigger one.
To be fair, I asked for that, didn't I, Sarah?
You did.
Didn't I ask for that, Sarah? And actually, with this length of strand, I could probably do with a bit. Thank you, sweetheart. Now then, we had the good fortune to have this in a kit on the day with Fleur. And in the kit sold out. Okay? I have 6 of the strand on their own remaining. I did borrow them to wear from Fleur, but she insisted that I give them back. I did live on air try to keep them. She was having none of it. This strand is one of the most beautiful strands of pearls that we've had today on Jewellery Maker, in the sense that they are absolutely huge, 11 by 10 mil. When it comes to pearls, it's normally either the South Sea pearl from the Pink Tide and Maximum Oyster, or the nucleated pearls that will deliver such an enviable pearl. And what's more is to have actually set this into this ombre design, as it goes from these delicate ivories through to those champagne tones, into that gorgeous lavender to mink tone in the centre, and then repeated the same the other way. You do not have to do anything to this if you don't want to. You can just pearl knot it, add yourself a beautiful, perhaps cubic zirconia encrusted clasp, or magnetic clasp, or dare I say even diamond encrusted toggle bar, or something like that. It really is extraordinary. It really is. I mean, they are superb, aren't they?
They are, they're beautiful.
Incredible. It's the kind of pearls. Look at that. Look at that. That's an absolute heirloom piece, isn't it? You can separate the colours out if you so wish, but I couldn't bear to separate those after the amount of hours of hand selecting, cherry picking that has gone on to create that. Why would you take them apart? I don't know.
I couldn't either. I mean, for me,
I couldn't.
The only thing I could possibly do is sneak the end to make a pair of earrings.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I would just leave the whole of the rest of the strand as it is.
Yeah. Because if you think about it, I mean, we've got 40 centimetres there. Can I don't have my ruler to hand. Oh, I do. Looking absolute rot, yes I do. So am I right in thinking that 40 centimetres would be 15.5 inches? So if you actually added a clasp, which normally adds about an inch, doesn't it? You've easily got a full 16-inch pearl necklace there. Easy. And if you pearl knot as well, or you put spacers in as well, you could easily turn that into a 17, 18 inch, couldn't you?
You could.
Yeah.
Easily.
It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Just if I just pop those down though. Now, 6 left, sorry, 4 left. If I just show you there, look. That just shows you the level. If we go from here, look. And I don't ever think pearls look as well in the studio. They need to be in daylight. That graduation from that ivory, look, it gently into these champagnes. Then it goes into the peach. It's not a step ombre at all. Then it goes gently into like a blush rose. Then it goes into a lavender. And then it ends into these delicious purple mink tones, and then starts to eke out in reverse on the other side.
They are stunning.
They
Absolutely.
really are something else. And that size, wow. That size is incredible. I mean, I showed you a photograph on air yesterday. Do I have my... could you pass me inside that zip pocket there? Or just pass me the bag? I want to show you my phone. Because this is just to get... Thank you, darling. I went into... right, so what happened is, I shop in a big American warehouse called Costco, where the places are available. Now then, they had a freshwater cultured pearl necklace in 8.5 to 9.5 mil. Okay, these are massive in comparison to that. 8.5 to 9.5 mil. Would you like to see the price? So nowhere near the same, certainly not ombre either. So it's a different look, I grant you. Okay, can you see, look? Cultured freshwater cultured pearl necklace, 8.5 to 9.5. What's the price there? Can you read it? That's the exclusive VAT. The price actually inclusive of VAT is £359.98. We're going for a completely different look, I grant you, but in huge. Now every time you go up a, oops a daisy, a 1 millimetre in, but these are nearly gone by the way, so Collector and Sharon, you've got to be quick my lovelies, I'm down to the last 3. We're talking, every time you go up 1 millimetre, you're talking a minimum of an extra 20% increase, minimum.
I mean, there's a store near me that specifically sells just pearl jewellery, and that in the window with a gold clasp on it would have 4 figures on it.
Oh, no problem.
No problem. And it would be more than 1 4 figure. You'd probably be heading towards double.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, as I said, there were the last 6. There is no question that within the next few seconds there will be 0. And Fleur, who is a Fleur Hastings, our guest designer, sells her pearl jewellery day in, day out. She's just building a lovely, huge, new, fantastic workshop actually. And she said that was one of the most incredible strands of pearl she's ever worked with, ever.
Yeah. You don't get pearls like that every day. They are something so special.
Oh yeah. Okay, all I can say though is, if you don't check out right now, you will miss them. Okay. Oh, have we got, how many of these we got? Really? Simon, I'm gonna say, oh no, hang on, I've just got to say, Wendy, Caroline, Collector in Herefordshire, Collector in the West Midlands, Collector in Gloucestershire, Sharon, you're going after the last, is it 2 now? I'll show you one more time. Wendy's got them, there's 2 left. Sorry, I'm just going to show it again. Wendy, there are, oh sorry, let's get that central for you. Wendy, well done. Sue in Warwickshire as well, sweet pea. Oh, Caroline in Warwickshire, we could hand deliver them to you girls. You're just down the road in Warwickshire. We have got 2 left, it's official. That is it. Oh, somebody said how many? Okay, just quickly then. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. Gosh, really? 30, 32, 34, 36. I think the price of those pearls, one of those on a pendant, you'd make that money back.
Oh yeah, easily.
You'd cover the cost, wouldn't you?
Yeah, without a doubt.
Okay, there you go. I'll leave the last 2 chances with you, okay? Going after 2 is Sharon, Collector in Gloucestershire, Collector in the West Midlands, Collector in Herefordshire, Caroline in Warwickshire, Tracy in Suffolk. That's about people on the phone. One left. Now then. Okay, Sarah Elvin.
Yes.
Honestly, how much for these? Just for that visual statement design I've got on my neckline of amethyst.
They've got to be £30, maybe
30
more.
Yeah, £30?
Yeah.
Okay.
JM price. JM price.
Okay. Well, if you take a third off that, £19.95, you'd be now thinking, in Sarah's head, she's thinking, right, I've just paid £10 less than I thought I would. So would that make you a happy bunny?
Yes.
Okay. See that? Best of March. This should be the best of 2019 to date. Because this is our Simon. Now, he was on the morning show with me last Thursday and he's doing some really bonkers deals. We blame Simon for this. Anyone that sells jewellery is now going, ooh, yes. Can you believe that? Can you honestly believe that? Look at it. Look at that. I mean, it looks fantastic just as a statement piece on its own, doesn't it?
It does. And I would be tempted just to do something very simple with those because you don't need to.
No.
They're statement enough on their own. Just a few little spaces maybe in the centre 3.
If that, yeah. Do you know, my director's seen it all. Do you know all I can hear in my ear in there? £4.95. £4.95. £4.95. $4.95. We're all like, are you sitting there now going, $4.95? $4.95? See, just...
I've paid more for a short strand of small amethyst nuggets before.
Yeah.
So, the small ones, you know.
Yeah. $4.95. You know the restaurant, I was talking about a restaurant I go to with Kleshner. Those have sold out. This where I go for this lovely meal in Helly and Arden, right? Great restaurant. But the desserts are £8 each. A dessert. I can't pay £8 for a dessert. Can't do it. I can't do it. And I class myself as quite generous with money. Can't do it. Can't do it. Yeah, to be fair, I do. I know. I was so embarrassed. I took Kleshner for this lovely meal, and normally we'd go halves or whatever, and she got stung by me because I'd gone out the night before with my fella, and I'd got a different handbag, and I'd put all my credit cards, my debit card, and all my cash. I didn't have a penny. She had to pay for the lot.
Oh, good job she had her purse with her, though.
I'll tell you what, otherwise we'd still be there washing up. We would. Okay, now then. Right, I've got to tell you now, I have to tell you, I don't think Ella's still, presenter Eleanor, I don't think, a little bit like me, I still haven't got over just being in the presence of Grandidierite a week or two ago. I still haven't come down from that. She felt like that over the Alexandrite as well. And I was devastated that I didn't get to have it on my show, but I was happy for her, obviously, and happy for you. I've got the last 7, okay? So if you see it and the graphics come in, you know what to do if you want to make sure that it comes to your home. So it's an amazing star buy. Can you believe in the space of 1 week we bought you Grandidierite and we bought you Alexandrite? In the space of less than 7 days.
I know, crazy.
Do you know, never thought we'd see it, did we? And again, it's one of those opportunities to own colour change gemstones. I mean, goodness me. They're a rare phenomena as well, aren't they? Do you know, I've never held that much Alexandrite in one go. I've had one stone before that I've seen that wasn't mine, I had. Because this is the thing, we all have certain gemstones, don't we, that actually, there's that, when you think about, and this is important as a jewellery maker, Mark used to say this, Mark Smith, about when he used to sell at his craft stores, before we started having diamonds here at Jewellery Maker, he would say he had all the birthstones apart from April.
Yeah.
And then he said when we started doing diamonds, that was fixable because he could now say, but obviously you could get away because June has got moonstone or pearls, and we do those here at Jewellery Maker, so he could get away with that, but of course, there would have been an asterisk saying, apart from Alexandrite. So when we say we do all the 12 months of birthstones, as long as you cover one of those stones in the month, whether there's 2 or 3, you're covered with that statement. But I would imagine everybody's had to say, I don't have Alexandrite. Until now. See, now if that was me, I'd be checking out. And if it was me, and I couldn't stretch to the full, because it is a considered purchase, and I do understand that. I know for a fact, since I've spoken to a lot of jewellery makers, that a lot of you have been splitting this between friends. So that actually, now if you think about it, you could easily split the price into 3 and have 6 centimetres each.
That's brilliant.
Which is still a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And if you are a June birthday, and you've got some lovely, let's say, pearl jewellery, and you've got some lovely moonstone jewellery, but you've always wanted, and I think if I was a June baby, I would want to own Alexandrite if I could.
Yeah, definitely. If it's one of your birthstones.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So, and I bet you, in fact, I'm just going to do a little recce. Okay, Leah.
Yes.
You've been in this business a long time. Have you got Alexandrite?
No.
No. Adam? No. You got a story about it as well? Oh, we'll come back to Adam. Becky? No. Emma?
No.
No. Zena? No. I wouldn't mind, but my cousin owns Gemporia and used to own Jewellery Maker. If there's anybody going to have one, it's me. I ain't got one. Steve. What's your story about Alexandrite then, Adam? Who's Ruth? girlfriend. Adam's girlfriend, Ruth, was born in June. You inquired in a jeweller's about Alexandrite? Oh, that's a bit rude. The jeweller said, I think you better stick to pearls and moonstone, mate. Cheeky. They couldn't get it. Yeah. I reckon you could go into your local shopping centre, go into your local high street, and I know certainly where I live in Sutton Coldfield or Solihull or Warwick or anything, there's quite a few jewellers in the shopping centre. Yeah. I bet. Do you reckon all of them haven't got it?
I reckon
not one of them's got Alexandrite in their whole jewellers.
I mean, I've got a jeweller's near me that specialises in coloured gemstones.
Okay.
So, you know, things like you can get, you know, big sort of lapis neckline pieces or mookaite.
Yeah.
I've never seen those in mainstream jewellers. But I could walk in there and say, could I have that? They go, no.
Yeah, Alexandrite.
And they might even look at me as if to say, Alexandrite what?
Yeah.
I think it's kind of one of those.
Yeah. I mean, and also to get Russian Alexandrite. Now, I talked about this the other day. Russian Alexandrite out of Russia is being given this high class 1 level export. I mean, my goodness me. There are certain. It's like when I go to Switzerland, right? When I go to Switzerland, there's a beautiful wine there made in the area as we start to climb. It's the last village before we start to climb up into the Alps when we go to Switzerland skiing. And it's beautiful wine. You can see all the vineyards growing up the mountains as you go up to the skiing in Switzerland, in Les Diablerets. And you know, they don't export a single bottle. No. They keep it all for the Swiss. They don't export a single bottle of this beautiful wine. And I cannot wait till I get there to have the Aigle wine, A-I-G-L-E. It is absolutely beautiful, lovely and fresh wine. Would be, wouldn't it, with all the, can you imagine, the water that comes down the mountains. I mean, goodness me, you just drink it out of a little pool. Oh, it's amazing. Anyway. So the Russians aren't that keen on exporting their Alexandrite as well because they want to keep it for themselves. And you can understand that, can't you?
I wouldn't be letting those go.
I wouldn't either.
No.
I wouldn't either. So we only started, I'm so sorry, with 7. These are natural Russian colour change Alexandrite. Can't show you the colour change because I've only got one lighting variation in the studio. But you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee now, though. I know there's a lot of people that have actually said, you know what, I'm going to order these just to get them home to say that I've actually been in possession of Alexandrite. Obviously, I know that's backfired on a lot of people and they couldn't part with them, but then they've been very savvy, and I've heard this from a few customers saying they've actually split them with somebody else, and I get that. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, really do. Now, originally, when we saw the price of these in the business, they were priced at $249.95, which I'll tell you now, for 10 carats of Alexandrite is superb. And again, please do your research on your Alexandrite and your Russian Alexandrite. I think the most we've ever bought to you here on Jewellery Maker is, if I remember correctly, we had an initial, or it was either a what do you call it when you have like Capricorn and Pisces, your star sign, that's it. I think we had a star sign charm here on Jewellery Maker in the last sort of how many years since I've been here, in the last 4 years, where it had a tiny, teeny pinpoint Alexandrite, and it's the only Alexandrite I think to date we've ever had prior to this strand.
Yeah.
In 9 years of Jewellery Maker.
We've never had a whole strand of Alexandrite, ever.
No.
You know, or pieces separate.
Yeah. Do you know what? That wasn't the price we went to. If I remember correctly, didn't we take a huge, rounded £100 off there? I think we did, you know, if I remember correctly. So if you missed out on one of the most extraordinary gemstones we have had to date, other than the Grandidierite. And do you know how much per carat in the industry this currently goes for, Alexandrite? $12,000 per carat. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sorry to do it in dollars, but gemstones are bartered for, and gold and silver are all bought in dollars. So we have to give you a dollar figure. $12,000 per carat in the industry for Alexandrite. So if you search for the top 12 most rare gemstones, I believe Alexandrite comes in at position number 7 on the Forbes listing, if I'm not incorrect.
Wow.
On the top 10, top 12 most rare and expensive gemstones on the planet. And that is the only 7 strands left in the whole of the Jewellery Maker vault. My understanding is this is the only strand, isn't it? Thank you, Emma. Ah, Emma's just come and made us all a lovely drink, bless her. Yeah, so that is your Russian colour change. Now you might be thinking, how does the colour change work? Well, it goes from a beautiful green to a beautiful red tone. So yeah, and again, obviously different search engines, different companies, different listings do list the various rare gemstones in different orders, but depending on what listing you look at, Alexandrite will always appear in the top 10, top 12 most rare gemstones, as will Grandidierite. Grandidierite is currently on the Forbes listing number 3 position. It's incredible. 149.95 for rare colour change, which is a super rare phenomenon, as we know, on Alexandrite. Everybody's asking about this Grandidierite. I have the last few chances coming up at 7 o'clock. Okay, can I show you those on the neckline one more time? And I'm so sorry I don't have the colour change in the studio. We don't have a VT of the colour change, do we? Oh, what a shame. It's such a shame I can't show it you here live in the studio. But then that's what your 30-day money-back guarantee is for, isn't it? You just need your incandescent. Bit of candlelight. Bit of candle. Oh, look at you, Sarah.
I like to do my candles in the evening.
Oh, do you?
Twinkle, yeah. I've got a big amethyst geode, and I have my candles in front of that. Yeah.
Oh wow, how lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first thing I do. I get in, I make myself a cup of tea, and then I go into my lounge, get myself settled, and I put my candles on. Yeah. Well done, everybody. As I said, there were emphasis being on were. I don't like to. When we launched, by the way, we only started with 63. Today we had the last 7. We don't know. I'm very wary of actually sort of reading out names when it's some of these rare treats, because I think it might be either a very special treat, and I think it's important that those people that are treating themselves to these extraordinarily rare gemstones actually have a little bit of privacy.
Yes. Yes.
A bit of discretion. It's a bit like when I went for a mammogram. Right, I went for a mammogram. Slightly different, I know, but in a really posh hospital down in London. Very posh. Private medical, right? Sat there waiting for my mammogram. They come out, Zena! Like that. I went, oh. Sat over the way from me. What's her face off? Davina McCall. Sat there. They come out to Davina McCall. Silence. Hand on her shoulder. Discreetly take her in. I went, oh, thanks. Thanks for that. I didn't mean it like that. Adam just said they didn't know who you were. I didn't. I meant the fact that she just went, Zena Broadbent. I went, all right. Now then. Woo, these are sexy. Now then. Oh, they tell you what, these boxes are so... Oh, Alison Terry's coming. Alison Terry, boom. Oh, look at me, I've just done the same thing. I've just done to myself, like Davina McCall. I bet Alison's trying, I bet, oh, what if John's watching? There are 4 chances left on these. Alison Terry, I'm sorry if I've just outed you, love. Poor Alison, I bet she went, thanks for that, Zine. Mind you, I think her and John are very, very open with one another. I happen to know that this bad boy, now, oh, I wish, can't we turn the lights off in the studio? There is every single colour across the entire, oh, thanks, will that work a bit? Let me just show you, look, Adam's just very kindly taking the lights down in the studio. There are only 3 left of this extraordinary, and what I love about this is it is calibrated as a whole 1 carat brilliant cut solitaire. Now, we never do that, do we? We don't know, Sarah, do we?
No, not
we
at
don't.
all.
You are kidding me. Oh my, I think they've just sold out.
I am not surprised at all.
Oh my giddy aunt.
Those totally missed me part.
What?
That is gorgeous.
And it comes in a gift box.
I love opals. I've never seen an opal like this on
I've never
JM,
seen it do a calibrated 1 carat solitaire like that. Never.
No.
20. I'd have paid $89.95 for that.
Yeah. Well, I've told people about the one little 3x5mm that I had replaced about 30 years ago, and I paid £50 just for the gemstone.
Yeah, well you would, and that's good.
Yeah.
Did you know about that, Alison Tara? Did you know? But she must have done.
Yeah.
Goodness me, well done. Right then, I'll tell you what we'll do for you. We will give you the chance to own one of the quirkiest treats ever with our lovely mineral man, the lovely Alex, last week on the mid-show. I think it was last week, week before. It's the chance to own a star buy on bismuth. I would like to apologise. I did say it's first come, first served. There is a list of you like that with you trying to get that opal. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that we only had the last 4 chances. But well done those of you that did get it. Sorry, Liz. But we do have some iron, do we though? I'm not going to promise that unless we can. I'm going to keep that quiet if that's all right. It's okay, Adam, but you know, I don't want to over-promise and under-deliver, do I? Gosh, it's all going on in there. Okay. It's all going on in there.
Why not?
Can you hear him,
Oh,
Bert?
yeah.
This is one of the... I honestly believe that any of us that love what we do, I think we've all got to own a piece of this. I really do. Now, what happens with bismuth? Bismuth is the most fascinating crystal. You can get like... I'm going to give it you in layman's terms, right? So you put the bismuth crystals effectively into, let's say, a saucepan, and you heat it and you let it all melt into a lovely liquid. And then it starts to sort of, you know when you boil milk and it starts to have like that frothy skin across the top, yeah? And you have to scrape that away to get to the warm milk underneath. Well, that's kind of what happens to bismuth in a but slightly more pleasant. So it has like an effect on the top, and you stir that away from the sides, okay? And then what happens is it starts to sort of solidify like ice would on a lake. And then what you do is you can actually feel it sort of creating this sort of step pyramid design, almost like an amphiforte. And then you turn it over like almost like you would an omelette, and you break it up into sections. And then what happens is as it cools again, it oxidizes. So imagine when obviously copper you speed it up with the patina process. You're kind of doing that by heating the bismuth crystals.
Yeah.
And then what it does is when you turn it over like you would a pancake or an omelette, underneath this smooth sort of frothy surface is this effect, and it's absolutely cool. So when it comes out of the water and it starts to cool, that's when all this kaleidoscopic rainbow of colours happens when the oxygen hits the bismuth.
Yeah.
Isn't it incredible?
The mineral man said that bismuth, before they do this to it, when they get the bismuth, it's actually silver.
Yeah. Sorry, did I not mention that?
No,
it is. It's silver.
So I was paying attention and very interested in it when he was on the other day.
Isn't he lovely?
He is lovely.
He is lovely. Most charismatic man.
And just so much knowledge as well, which is brilliant.
Yeah. But sorry, you're quite right, Sarah, and I should have said that. I do apologise. It is. It's like a lovely liquid silver.
Yeah.
All the way across. And on the surface, when it's melted down, you can't see any of these colours. Do you know what that makes me think of? You know when you kumahimo?
Yes.
And you've got the weights underneath, and you kumahimo, and you're moving all the cords on the top of the disc, and there's that magic moment when you turn the disc over and you actually see what you've created.
That's it. I had that moment the other day. I did a new braid. That was a variation of one that I've done before, but I did it in a slightly different way. And the braid came out as a triangle. I was like, how have I managed that off a round disc?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
A triangular braid.
Do you know what I love about bismuth as well? You know when we talk about sort of star dioxide and a star ruby, we've always said that with that asterism, if the lapidaris doesn't cut the gemstone right, you've lost that phenomenon. Yes. You can't get that asterism back. You can't get the star back. What's really cool about bismuth is if it doesn't get created like this, and you don't get that pyramid-esque effect, and you don't get all the colour, whatever as it's called, you can actually just remelt it again and start the whole process all over again.
That's just magic, isn't it?
And that's why when we get these pieces of the bismuth crystal here at Jewellery Maker, every single one that we get is going to be super cool and super funky and totally individual, because if we are only, If it came out and you weren't happy with it, you just melt it down and start again. So what I take from that is you aren't going to get a Duff sample from Jewellery Maker, because why would you possibly even consider buying one that wasn't really cool?
Yeah.
And got all the coloration on it. You just wouldn't even think about it, would you?
No, I think these are just amazing.
I think they're ace. And I think it's a great way to get kids involved in the whole world of gemstones and crystals and
Because my children love anything that's
They
different.
do, your boys, don't they?
Yeah, they love anything that's sort of different and unique, has an
they love
optical
you.
effect. No.
You're beautiful and unique.
I'm totally unique.
Absolutely.
But they just like things, you know, they love labradorites and tiger's eyes and things like that, but they like sort of seeing those in their natural formats as well.
Yeah. I love bismuth. Now then, the only thing is you clearly love bismuth as well, because already Jean, Suzanne, Deborah, Jill, Sylvia, Alison as well have all got them. Great show and tell for kids to take to school as well. Great for you and I mean, I've got a glass cabinet in my study where I display all my really cool, like my amber with my insect in it, and my big massive pebble of labradorite, and my star ruby, and my black star dark star, and all the things that have got phenomenons in them go in the display cabinet. That is one of them that will be going in my display cabinet, because it is and it is the kind of piece that actually, if somebody goes and stands in my study and looks at I can guarantee you, either the amber with the insect inside or the bismuth is the first thing that somebody will ask to see and ask what it is.
Yeah.
Because how can you not inquire about something so fascinating as that? How does that not capture somebody's attention?
That's it. It's so magical, isn't it?
I love it. Love it. Okay, now then. Right then, the amazing thing is that I think some people may have got carried away on the Grandidierite launch with myself, and because I happen to know for a fact that every single one of the strands, both the rondelles, the ovals, the ombre and the cabochons, all sold out. I know that for a fact. So the only way that we've got any of these left is that either they were returned because people possibly couldn't afford them. Might be a case. That is the case sometimes. Sometimes we overspend and we don't realise, or a bill comes in and we don't realise. Or they've got overexcited, put it in the basket, and actually when it's come to it, either forgotten or chosen not to check out. And that is the only reason we've got any left. Okay, and I've lost count. Sorry, I've got a screen up there where all my messages come in and I'm reading the stream. I've lost count of the amount of messages that I've either had on my personal, not personal, but my Jewellery Maker Facebook presenter page, or to the Jewellery Maker page, or to the Wall of Fame as well. I've lost count of the amount of compliments and comments of pure joy and the kudos of owning the #3 position on the Forbes listing of the top 12 most rare and expensive gemstones on the planet. I mean, this is just something else. Never did I dream that we could own these. So please do join me after the break, and I mean the last handful of chances of each line on rare, uber rare Grandidierite. See you shortly.
Join us this Tuesday as Marie takes us around the world on a gemstone journey. We'll be travelling the Americas, Asia and Africa, exploring some of the world's most beautiful gemstones. That's Around the World this Tuesday on Jewellery Maker.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? For a limited time, we're offering new customers a wonderful free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful genuine gemstone strands in an organza bag. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will be automatically added to your order when you make your first purchase. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, colour and type will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your gemstones, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Hi, I'm Marie, the gemologist here at Jewellery Maker. I'd like to tell you about Wednesday, which is going to be a really interesting day. We've got Feldspar family showcases. So the Feldspar family is a really huge family of gemstones, and it includes everything from Amazonite, Labradorite, Moonstone, Andesine, a little bit of everything, and we've got all sorts of treats for you throughout the day. So tune in on Wednesday for Feldspar family showcases on Jewellery Maker.
Hi, I'm Lucy, and next week it's my birthday. Can you believe it? I'm going to be 21 again. I know. So would you like to join me next Thursday night? I can promise you lots of fun, a lot of cake, any excuse for cake, and amazing bargains. I've selected some extraordinary items and PR offers. There will be many. So I look forward to seeing you next Thursday for my birthday show.
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
Hi, I'm Marie, the gemologist here at Jewellery Maker. I'd like to invite you to join me on my Trends and Gem shows on Thursday morning. We've got all the usual treats, lots of geeky gem stuff, but also a very exciting new material has been handed to me. We've had it cut and faceted and tested, and I'm bringing it to you. It's called Azurite Barite. Here it is. Very, very beautiful material, and I'm sure you'd love to know the story. It's very exciting. So join me on Thursday morning for my Trends and Gems show.
Hello my lovelies, welcome to Jewellery Maker on a Monday. Now sometimes a Monday can be a little bit depressing, first day of the working week. Not for you my lovelies, because hopefully those of you working, most of you, if you've done a 9 to 5, you're done, you're now at home, hopefully you've had your dinner, you're all rested and you think, oh, a bit of me time now, I've earned it. Or if you're retired and you've been off all day and you think, bit of me time. Might have been out in the garden all day, might have been a sunny day, you might have been gardening. I don't know, whatever you've been up to. Anyway. Now then, Grandidierite. Now, a lot of you may never have heard of Grandidierite. Certainly when I spoke to most of my friends, a lot of my family, nobody had ever heard of it. And I went, well, it's unlikely that you will have done unless you are a serious gemstone collector. So, there are, I think you will agree, and the gemstone industry agrees, that all gemstones are rare. They are deemed to be a gemstone by their rarity, their beauty, and that's the whole point of a gemstone. But then there is a scale, a bit like, you know, when we have the Mohs hardness scale of hardness of a gemstone, culminating in number 10 at diamond, 1st of April, diamond. There is rarity and expensive, the rarity and the expense of a gemstone are you know the rich list of people. Mm-hmm. It's like the rich list of gemstones. Okay, now there is a there's all sorts of, you can just search, go into your search engine, search top 10, top 12. The only reason I say the top 12, we always go top 10, is because the Forbes listing of rare and expensive gemstones is top 12. And that's the only reason I mention 12. Normally I'll go search top 10. Within that top 10 of any search engine, or within the top 12 of the Forbes listing, there will be, I'm just double checking here, have I got it on here? Yeah, okay. In position number 1 on the Forbes, I want to get them the right way around, on the Forbes listing of the top 12 most rare and expensive gemstones on the planet, in number 1 position is red diamond.
Wow.
Okay. Number 2 position is a gemstone that I've never seen in the flesh, which is taffetite. That is number 2. And in number 3, of the most rare and the most expensive gemstones on the planet is a rare blue-green gemstone called Grandidierite. Okay, Grandidierite, first discovered in Madagascar back in 1902. So it's relatively new to us in the world. So if you think about it, if you think human beings have been wearing jewellery for 25,000 years, and we only discovered Grandidierite, and it's already in the position number 3 for the rarest and most expensive gemstone. Wow. And we're giving you the chance here at Jewellery Maker to actually own them. Now the good news is I've got 3 different strands. One is more colour matched, one is an ombre, so dark to light. And again, the more iron in a Grandidierite, the more of the colours that come through, the more I'll explain that in a moment. I've got some really good sized ovals. I've got a more colour matched, I've got an ombre, and I do have who was I on the day? Was it Fleur? I think I was on with Fleur, and Fleur went straight and bought those immediately. The Grandidierite cabochons. She couldn't wait. She couldn't wait. She couldn't wait.
She's already made a piece of jewellery.
She's made a piece of jewellery with it already. Did you see it on her Facebook page? Did you see it?
Yeah.
Oh my word! Fleur has made, set into sterling silver, isn't it? Yeah, sterling silver Grandidierite written with one of those cabochons. She put it on her Facebook page. Oh my word! Okay, well now which one can we start with? The rondelles, yeah? Okay. Right. Now, I believe of each one we only commissioned 100? 150. Apologise, I'm giving you the wrong information. Do you know what's lovely as well? You know, sometimes in the world when there's something that's really rare or really expensive and it's so ugly, you're like, nah, wouldn't give you tuppence. I don't care how rare it is. I don't care who if it's artwork, don't care who the painter is, I wouldn't hang that on my wall. And it goes for millions and millions and millions of pounds. You know? Do you know the good thing about Grandidierite? It's beautiful. Beautiful. Seriously, it's beautiful.
It is.
It really is.
It is beautiful.
It is beautiful. Okay, now, I'm just going to show you the strand first of all. I have the ovals and the ombre strand to come and the cabochons, but I am really limited. What I would also say is due to the extreme rarity and value of Grandidierite, you have to, I tell you now, any collector or any buyer will insist on certification. Yeah. They will want proof. I'm just going to put that out there. Normally I go, oh, I'd advise you to get the authenticity card, the 25p. I can't insist because it's not my right to do so. But if you're serious and you're thinking of either keeping it for yourselves in your own house insurance and your contents insurance, I would separate out my Grandidierite on my house and contents insurance, and I'd have the records for myself with that 25p for that certificate of authenticity. But if I'm gifting, or certainly if I'm selling, you're going to need that authentic. I'm going to really sort of say to you, that's the most important gemstone you probably ever bought an authenticity certificate for. And we only charge you 25p. Really advisable in order to confirm its identity, okay? Because obviously people can see a teal apatite, they can see a Perrier tourmaline, can be a bit similar. You're gonna want, and this outweighs both of those 10 million fold. Let me put this into context. We'll get the clock in. But you know the Alexandrite we had a moment ago? In the industry, that is currently fetching $12,000 per carat, okay? On Grandidierite, now I think Alexandrite is in position 7 on the rare and expensive gemstones in the top 12 of the Forbes listing, or whichever search engine you look at. In number 3 on the Forbes listing of your beautiful Grandidierite, do you know what price per carat that goes for in the industry currently? $20,000 per carat on Grandidierite. Now, it isn't a one location gemstone, but the find in Madagascar is so incredible. It's only a very small deposit. A lot of the other deposits have become depleted, sometimes in a matter of hours. But the finding in Madagascar is real gem quality. And the other thing to mention as well, can I tell you one other thing before we put the clock in? The gem quality, I'm sorry, I get so excited around even just having Grandidierite on the back of my hand, I just don't know what to do with myself. The Grandidierite from Madagascar, which is the deposit of gemstones that we have here, has been independently chemically analysed and is, now get this, okay, position number 3 on the most rare and expensive gemstones on the planet. We have got the Madagascan source of gem quality Grandidierite, and it's been chemically analysed to be deemed to be the, get this, can't believe it, the purest Grandidierite available. Do you know the only thing we're not doing, honestly, the only thing we're not doing is charging you what you should be paying. It's the only thing we're not doing. Okay, Adam, I can't, how many left? 6. That's it. Now the other thing to mention, in fact, no, get the clock in because I've made, sorry, I don't want to keep you waiting. I can feel you chomping at the bit. Okay, clock's in, 60 seconds, okay? The other thing to mention, and I do, now you know normally when we say, oh, we don't know when we're going to get this again. I've had this from our gemstone buyer Marie. We are not going to get this in for at least, if at all, at least 6 months. Just going to put that out there. So this is not, if you dream of owning such a rare gemstone, if you are a collector of gemstones and you want to own, and even if you don't care about collecting gemstones and you don't care how rare this is or how expensive it should be, and you've just fallen head over heels in love with that teal, apatite, Paraiba, tourmaline-esque, beautiful, rich green blue gemstone, and then everything else is just a bonus, then this is an opportunity for you, and it's the only one that we're going to have for at least 6 months, if at all again. Okay, 3, 2, 1, the chance is in to own. Number 3 position at $20,000 a carat of ombre, ombre gorgeous Grandidierite, faceted rondelles, and I must just stress as well, they are really sizable. Actually, for Grandidierite, as rare as this is. Isn't that incredible?
Oh, amazing.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
Okay, as I said, I only had 6. Can I have a little look, please? Because I'm going to need to encourage people here. I'm worried sick. Jean, I won't say where you're from, Jean, in case you don't want anybody to know, but Jean has called the call centre, and the call centre have processed Jean's order. And Jean, congratulations, you've got them. I have a collector in Yorkshire. I have a collector in Hampshire. And do you know what, Jean? That is not anywhere near the that at $451.95 for 50 carats of rare Grandidierite. I actually can understand that price point 100%. Do you know, it's 7.5 on the Mohs hardness scale, so it's durable. It's also, because you might look at something like this and think, oh well, I bet it's too soft to use in jewellery. No, 7.5, the likes of Tanzanite.
Yeah.
So if you love wearing Tanzanite, you're going to adore Grandidierite. It really is. And what we get here is the more iron, the more saturated the blue. So if you open a textbook and you find rare Grandidierite, these are the colours that you're looking for. This is what you want. This is absolutely what you want. Now, oh, my lovely friend, I won't say where he's from, but David, I'm not going to say where you're from, but my lovely friend David is in. This Laura is in, Paula's in, collectors are in, Yvonne's in, Joan's in. I'm not going to give locations away because let's face it, you may want to keep this quiet. If you've just got it and you want me to shout from the rafters that you've got it, do please message in and I'll shout your name out. I am way beyond over allocation. I'm so sorry, I only had 6. I'm never going to get over that. I'm never going to come to terms with the fact that well, we're giving you 50 carats of I can't even speak. Gosh, even now, do you know, honestly, I could promise you now, you're going to laugh at me, we're live until 10 tonight. I could just talk about Grandidierite until 10 o'clock and I wouldn't repeat myself.
It's just beautiful.
Honestly, I could just go on and on and on. And do you know what? To actually have it in wearable strands. Oh, David, I am so happy for you. Again, if they message in, anybody that's just bought, and any of you want me to say that you've got it, I'm more than happy. I just don't want to be, I want to try, rarely be discreet. I know that doesn't happen very often. Hazel, Well done as well. Okay, now Tatiana, Sandra, Daniel, Joan, Paula, collector, Vislaura, collector, Yvonne, collector. And there are, I believe, 3. Is that it? 3 left. What do you think, Sarah?
I think they're going to be blown away when they get this home. That is just stunning.
Oh, it really is.
And I've seen a lot of coloured gemstones in my life.
You and me both, my love. I'll tell you what as well, I have been inundated, we have been inundated as a business with messages coming in from people that have, in fact I was here on a late show, there's 2 left, Carol, well done. I was here on a late show and a lady just opened her and received her Grandidierite, and you could feel the adulation for the gemstone in the message. This lady, I won't say who she was so knocked out. I don't ever think I've heard of somebody so happy with the purchase of a gemstone from Jewellery Maker, ever. That's the kind of feeling it gives you. Okay, Diana, well done as well. Okay, now you are all going after 1. As I said, this is your last chance. I have all the availability in this studio tonight, right now, of all of the Grandidierite that we have in the whole of the building, in the whole of the vault. And once this stock has sold out again tonight, which it will, there is no question, like the launch day, it will sell out tonight. I've got 1 left. Please do me a favour. Jean, David, Hazel, Carol, Diana, and whoever gets the last one, whomever rather, please, please ask for your authenticity card or add it to your order. They're 25p. It'll be the best 25p you've spent. Okay? Normally I'm a little bit, get your authenticity card if you want, it's a good idea, it's a nice to have. I would almost say it's as essential as buying the gemstone on this.
Yeah, you need to be able to prove
You've got to
exactly
prove
what
it.
you've got.
You've got to prove it.
Yeah.
Well, don't get me wrong, if you're buying it for yourself, it's like I've got some artwork on my walls where people say to me, oh, it's worth 10 times what you buy. I don't care, because I'm never going to sell it.
Yeah.
So I actually don't care. But they come with an authenticity certificate anyway. Yeah. So but I don't care. So if you're a bit like that and you think, actually, I'm keeping it for myself, it's just for me, don't worry about it then. But even for me,
I think for insurance and things like that.
Exactly, for my insurance. And you have that separate thing where you put out your contents bit, don't you? Because I tell you what, once that's made into jewellery and you take it away from your house, well done. Congratulations. Now this was the deal of the day. This was the deal of the day. Alison, you're within, I'm a bit, there's 1 of those left. Alison, Wendy, Tatiana, Sandra, Daniel, Joan, Paula. I don't know whether the web shown has sold out. There's 1 left. I've got collector, I've got Yvonne, I've got a collector in Yorkshire, in Hampshire. Is it shown? Because there's 1 left. And I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It says sold out. There's 1 left. That's why. Right, I tell you now, if you can't buy online, do me a favour, ring the call centre, because Diana's just bought on the phone, Carol's just bought on the phone, Jean's just bought on the phone, Hazel and David got one when it was showing. I don't know why it's showing us, that must mean somebody's got it in their basket and they've not checked out. There is 1 left. If you want to phone in and whoop it away, help yourselves, there's 1 left. 100%. 100% 1 left.
It takes no time at all on the call centre. Just ignore the message.
Yep.
Go straight through.
0800 644 655. Best phone call you make, I tell you. 1 left. Now then, I love the variation of shade because it's the variation of the amount of iron content in your uber red. Doesn't affect the value, okay? But what I love about that is you've got some of the different sensational colours. Lynn, you've got to be quick on that last one. Oh my goodness me. So, stunning Grandidierite. Actually, Grandidierite, what I didn't mention previously as well is actually a trichroic gemstone. So it will show 3 colours in different directions. So you'll get a deep greenish blue, you can get a light blue and almost colourless as well, depending on the angle that you see. That's what you are looking for in your Grandidierite because of that trichroism. They've also got inclusions of the oldest gemstone on the planet. They've got the inclusions of zircon and apatite. I think you can understand that with apatite in there, can't you? But how cool that it's got the oldest gemstone, inclusions of the oldest gemstone on the planet within it.
It just proves it's been around for...
Doesn't it just?
Such a long time as well.
Inclusions of zircon. How cool. And the fact that we have the deposit, because Originally, there was a deposit found, not originally, but the original deposit we found was in, but it was in 1902 in Madagascar. But there was a deposit in Italy. There's been a few deposits elsewhere, but those deposits, what happens is, let me explain to you so that you know. Okay, so imagine if you're a miner and you can mine gemstones, because there's a lot of artisanal miners out there. If you know that there's a gemstone that goes for $20,000 a carat and it's deemed to be the number 3 most precious, rare, expensive gemstone on the planet, and you get wind of a deposit that's come up somewhere, what would you do?
Not tell anyone.
No, but you go straight there and mine it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely.
You'd be on a plane, on a boat, on a coach, whatever, on a horse, donkey, you'd be straight there, wouldn't you? With your talents of mining that gemstone.
Yeah. And then keep it secret.
And keep it stum. So what happens is, these deposits, and all these deposits are deemed to be by the Gemological Institute of America, they call it a modest deposit. And what happens is, those deposits are mined out so quickly that they basically take away every tiny, tiny piece of Grandidierite because of the rarity. And they're gone and they're lost to us forever then. Now this find again in Madagascar is deemed to be extremely modest by the Gemological Institute of America. Now there are no known treatments. This colour here is down to the beautiful iron. Totally and utterly natural. All that bluish greeny tone that you get, the deeper the saturation of the blue-green, the more saturated the blue, so the more blue of the colour, the more iron. It's as simple as that. But we go back again to the fact, the most important thing about this gemstone is the extreme, and I cannot state this enough, if there's one thing I get through to you, and through to everybody, including myself, I have to keep telling myself, even though I know it anyway, because I just fall in love with the beauty of the gemstone, the fact of its rarity and its value and how expensive it should be, again, for me, it's the kudos of just owning Grandidierite.
Yeah, definitely.
You know. And when we put these prices in, please don't think those are just random finger in the air prices. They're industry prices. And again, do me a favour, search now for Grandidierite, either jewellery or loose gemstones. Do me a favour, just pop it into your search engine. Do not take my word for it, just have a look at Grandidierite. Okay? That's all you need to do. Do not take my word for it, question me as much as you like. I can back it up with fact and statistics. Okay? Now this new deposit that was found in Madagascar, it was in 2014. So the fact that we're getting to bring this to you in only 5 years later on Jewellery Maker, on such a rare, extremely rare gemstone, is a massive celebration for us here at Jewellery Maker, and hopefully we're going to make it affordable for you. Okay, deal of the day this particular strand was. The price is extraordinary. We only have remaining in our vault, well actually I won't tell you, I daren't tell you, 40 carats of ombre Grandidierite, 129, I still can't get my breath at that. 129.95 on Grandidierite. I'll put it on my skin in a moment for you because it comes alive. On my neckline rather. I have the ovals coming up, and I have the tiny, tiny, tiny last few of the cabochons, which Fleur's already. I mean, Fleur was on the show with me. When did we launch these? Can you remember? Wasn't that long ago? Okay, 22nd of March. And that shows you, you think how often Fleur Hastings guest is on, who's on our screens and doing workshops and DVDs and building a new workshop at home. She couldn't wait to turn her Grandidierite into a wearable piece of jewellery. She literally was chomping at the bit, wasn't she?
She was, indeed.
She couldn't wait, she could not wait. And this is a real, real, rare, extremely rare treat. Okay? Did you manage to get them, Sarah? No, didn't you?
No.
I didn't get them on the day.
No.
Well, I didn't put it this way. I did get them, but I didn't get them on the day myself.
Ah. You had a secret buyer.
I did have a secret buyer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. What do you mean, who was it? The clue's in the title, secret. He's just gone, who was it? I'm not telling you. Not telling you. Stunning, stunning Grandidierite. Jean, well done. Now, a lot of you, I can see the names coming in again for those of you that missed out on the first one. So Daniel, Jennifer, collectors, Deirdre coming in as well on those. I have, as I said, the last tiny availability. I've spoken to Marie at Gemstone Buy. She's off to India next week on the buy again, on the spend. And she's confirmed that there will be no more, if at all, any Grandidierite within the next 6 months. So please don't tune in on our birthday week thinking, oh, I'll get some Grandidierite. I'm told, now, never say never with Jewellery Maker, I grant you, because things happen. But she said she's under the impression that there will be no more within the next 6 months. It's sad, isn't it? Actually, it makes sense, doesn't it? There's no point me saying to you what it is and how rare it is, and then we bring it you every week. Because that way you'd be like, well, really? But anyway, even if we did, that would mean we'd got a reasonable availability. Doesn't change the rarity position and how expensive they should be. That's fact. Oh, this strand's brilliant. How many? Oh. I see, that's so bittersweet when there's only 8 left.
I know. But there's still, you've still got the chance though, that's the thing. Well, if there's 1 left, you've still got the chance to get it.
Oh no, I suppose you've got to look at it like that, haven't you?
Yeah.
Pieces-wise, size-wise, and graduation, they're incredible. They're big pieces, these are, of Grandidierite. Look at that as well. I mean, goodness me, what a joy that is, isn't it?
That's beautiful. Absolutely stunning.
I mean, those ones in the middle go up to 10 by 8 mil. That's huge. It's absolutely huge.
Imagine going into a jeweller's that know about their gemstones and going in with this strand and saying, have you ever seen anything like this and what would you value it at?
Do you know what annoys me sometimes though? Oh, not annoys me, that's too strong a word, frustrates me.
Yeah.
Shopping television sometimes has a bad name within jewellers. And it's because of the jealousy aspect of it, because they don't have the buying power, they don't have the relationships that were built up over how many years, 15 years with Gemporia and now 9 years with Jewellery Maker. They don't have the volume. You go into any jewellers that you see in the high street or the jewellery quarter or the shopping centre, you're lucky if you bump into another customer. At best there's 2, 3, 4, 5 people in a jeweller's at any one time. If you're lucky, most of the time you'll have gone in, you'll be on your own. And most jewellers won't ever have had the opportunity to be able to actually touch Grandidierite, let alone have it for sale. So then, of course, if you then find out that somebody, and you hear the name Jewellery Maker, shopping television, and people sneer, and people look down their nose at us, and it's jealousy. It's testament to green-eyed jealousy.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. I don't blame them, I'd be jealous. Tracy, well done. Marie, oh, well done. Jean, well done. Anne. Okay, we only have remaining 4. All right, 4. Okay, now obviously we've got these huge sizes. We are still going to get the 35 carats of these fantastic pieces of beautiful, extreme rarity of Grandidierite to you for $149.95. I'm going to put the price straight in. We could tell you how much you should be paying, but almost don't want to make you feel bad. That is my last available, Joan, it's my last availability. Collector, it's my last availability. Okay? Aren't they beautiful, Sarah?
They are. They're
absolutely beautiful. Ulia, well done. Now Rebecca, Joan, Collector. Rebecca, oh, she's got them, well done. Okay, there's 2 left. I'll show you on one more time. You could easily just use 1 in one piece of jewellery there. 1 in one piece, because that is a sizable, amazing Grandidierite. Okay, now Joan, I know you're thinking about it. It's one of those things, Joan. Think to yourself, am I going to regret not checking out? And that's what I'd ask myself. Because I grant you at $149.95, some of us have to think, can I, should I? This is a real elite group of people that you've just joined. And I mean elite. I can't even imagine what the percentage must be of human beings on this planet that will actually ever get to own Grandidierite.
It's so small, isn't it?
It's got to be tiny, minuscule, hasn't it?
Yeah, there's like 1 in so many million people, probably.
Yeah. I mean, if I speak to all of you in this room, we've all got amethyst.
Yep.
We've all got black spinel. That's great. And we've probably, most of us, got Tanzanite.
Yeah.
We've probably, most of us, got ruby, emerald, sapphires because of working for Jewellery Maker.
Yeah, definitely.
None of us here own Alexandrite, and I don't think any of us, apart from myself, who had a secret buyer, got Grandidierite. So well done to Deborah, Winifred, Rebecca, Ulia. I'm not giving locations away. Is anybody messaging saying they want us to say? Okay, yeah, see, not one of you has wanted us to tell. Anne, Jean, Maria, Tracy, Collector and Joan, I apologise. Now the only one that we've got left now. So the first, I believe the first one sold out. Okay, the second one with the ombre, tiny few left. Those have gone. The cabochons will sell out. Okay, how many of those do we have left? Okay. Would you mind again? Sarah's an expert, our guest designer, at opening these boxes because, of course, obviously
It's Leah that does it. It's not. I just provide the tools to open the boxes.
she told me then, didn't she? It's
know.
me doing it. I went, all right. Okay, you ready for this? Look at the size of these. Just banged on about this. Look at that. What we've done there for you as well is we have proven to you how bold these colours are of this rare, incredibly pure specimen of Grandidierite. We've proven how strong they are by placing them on a really dark black background. And they still perform. Now the lovely thing is you will get 9 who'd have thought, 9 carats of this gemstone, which is considered to be one of the rarest and most expensive, should be, gemstones on the planet. Thank you, girls. Okay, very, 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 very limited. Oh gosh, I'm a bit scared about picking these up because I do not want to dare I can't even get that in the claw, it's too big. Oh my goodness me, what a great problem to have. I actually cannot pick the large Grandidierite up there in the claw in the studio because it's too big for the claw. Oh gosh, it's not funny, don't giggle at me, you lot. Do you know how nerve-wracking this is? Oh gosh, it makes you hot. Try and show you. This is the cabochon that Fleur Hastings could not wait to buy and set into sterling silver. Now, the other thing to mention, when I looked for prices of Grandidierite and jewellery of Grandidierite, I couldn't find a single piece, and I totally understand, set into sterling silver. Everything was a minimum of white gold or platinum or yellow gold, and I'm talking 18 karat gold. No, there wasn't a single thing set into anything less. Okay, not a single thing. Linda, David, Anne, Jean, Collector, Maria, well done. Now, you are guaranteed to get 3. Okay, gosh, they're not easy to pick up. There you go. This is another size. Now, again, do your research by all means. Please do go and have a look. Search in top 10, top 12 gemstones, rare gemstones, expensive gemstones, and I guarantee you Grandidierite will be in the top 10. In the Forbes listing, it is number 3. Okay, I'm actually over allocated on these now. So Gabby, Collector, Hazel, Joan, Collector, Tracy, this is your last chance. This is all the cabochons we had. We only commissioned in total 104. That's all we had, 104. So think how, think how rare, think how few people, I mean, I'd love you to speak to anybody that knows about genuine gemstones, anybody. And actually, don't forget as well, I can't stress this enough, and I'm sorry to keep going on about it. I feel like a right bossy madam. You need, I know I'm bossy, but you need to prove that you've got the authentic, real Grandidierite, and we can prove that. And the fact that it's the Madagascar 2014 find, which has been chemically analysed to be confirmed that it is without question some of the purest material in the world. So we've actually managed to find you the perfect specimen of rare Grandidierite for our jewellery makers. Okay, can I just say, there's a certain person just messaged in. I won't even say the name. I nearly did. Can I go back on camera for a sec? my lovely friend from down south. I won't say it. Okay. That's for all three. Now you break it down and divide that by 3. Is that what? £43 and £32. That is that. I'm going to mention again what prices they go for. $20,000 per carat in the industry. $20,000 per carat in the industry. And for those of you messaging in saying, yeah, but is it strong enough and hard enough to set into jewellery? Yeah. Same as Tanzanite, 7.5 on the most hardness scale. It is, it's a hard gemstone. Hard gemstone. Collector Paula Joe, collector, I can say where the collectors are from, Yorkshire, Cumbria, West Midlands, Hazel, Joan, Gabby, Sylvia, Tracy, Linda, David, and Jean, Maria, I won't say where you're from. Well done, well done, well done. Congratulations. Oh my word. Okay, can I have a final update on how many left? 4. There are 4 in the whole of our vault. Okay? Can I just ask you all, have I explained and made it clear just how rare they are? Have I? Because I need to get, do you think I think I
think so. I definitely know.
Yeah.
And, you know, maybe I didn't know before today. I thought, you know, it's beautiful gemstone, quite rare.
Yeah.
But I didn't realise it was the 3rd rarest and most valuable gemstone in the whole wide world.
Yeah.
And when you say that, there's so many gemstones in the world.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like we're just saying there's 10 gemstones in the world.
No. Thousands.
Yeah.
But number 1 is red diamond. Natural red diamond,
Yes.
obviously, not heated. Natural red diamond is number 1 on the rarity scale with regards to the listing. Number 2 is taffetite. And number 3 is Grandidierite. Number 7 is Alexandrite. And we all know how rare Alexandrite is, don't we? That's 4 positions higher. Most people haven't heard of taffetite. That's how rare that is. Most people haven't even heard of that, Alex. Taffetite. Okay, right then. There's a collector just bought 2. Do you know what you could do with those? Even if you don't want to set them into jewellery. Do you know what I would do with those? Buy them, resell them individually for a lot more than £42.33 each. And that's the little heads up I'm going to give you. But you're going to need. What are you going to need with it to substantiate that?
Certificate.
The certificate. Yes, Leah. The certificate of. Yes, indeed. So. Yeah, well done. I can't stay any longer on those, much as I'd love to, because I don't have any time left. Comes in a display gift box, obviously. Tell you what, best of March. Have you got jadeite out of a jadeite weekend, Missy? She's been schmoozing somebody, this girl. We don't mind. We're not complaining, are we?
No, definitely
not complaining. Okay, so where are we? Oh my word, it's not just a little bit either. I'm struggling to cope with all these goodies.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, oh my goodness. I mean, limited obs. Okay, first of all, I've got to show you, if you want to do a bib style statement piece, in all matching, rare, beautiful, Burmese best location jadeite, that has got to be, I mean, you could recreate that design I've done there.
Yeah.
Couldn't you?
I would probably right angle weave them so it would stay exactly like that.
Oh, that's a nice idea.
Yeah, so that would be a proper bib style necklace, but right angle woven.
Yeah. It'd look pretty impressive, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
The only thing is, it's going to get you noticed. So if you're like one of those people that likes to sort of scoot under the radar and wear really simplistic and jewellery that doesn't get you noticed, you do not want to buy those. If you want to get yourself noticed, 4mm, 6mm, so 4, 6, 8, 10. 4 of the most usable, beautiful gauges of size of gemstone.
Perfect.
4, 6, 8, 10mm.
I'd use the larger ones and make it very similar to Fleur's stretchy bracelet as well.
Yeah. With the jump rings in between. Yeah, nice. Gorgeous. So, jadeite joy. And you know, that's one of the things that jadeite will give you, a sense of joy. It'll be like your Grandidierite. But your jadeite, your Burmese jadeite, which is completely natural for us. And I've got to say, isn't that incredibly well colour matched?
It is. It's not, you know, it's absolutely
across the board, all 4 strands.
Yeah.
How long that's not just luck. That's hand selection by each gemstone. Somebody said, can you show it with the Grandidierite? Of course I can. Of course I can. Oh, good idea. Oh my, who messaged him with that? Was it Pat? Oh my word, Pat, what a great idea. Pat is not daft, is she? She just said, can you put that with the Grandidierite? I hadn't even thought of that, Pat. Well done, you. Wow. She's not wrong. Do you know what as well? I'm going to take the Grandidierite so we don't confuse anybody. So, we are going to divide that by 4, aren't we, Becky? Because I'd like to mention, we've just taken 10mm, 8mm, 6mm, 4mm, each strand under £20 on natural Burmese jadeite rounds. Okay, last to stop. How many? Oh, that hurts almost. Less than 6. No, everybody's like, no. Anna, Eileen, collector. Come on, Eileen. Sorry. It's a bit obvious. I'm so sorry, Eileen. Poor lady. No, it's a different Eileen. Oh, it might be Aileen with an A. Oh, Eileen's got it. Aileen, Stephanie, collector. Woo. Do you know, my friend invited me for a dinner the other night and then said, I've got man flu. Well, I'm not coming then. He went, well, you know, I'm not, you know, I went, no, I'm being funny. My job is my voice. I'm not coming. Well, I'll cook you a Jamie Oliver Spags with fennel. I went, I don't care what you're cooking, I'm still not coming. No. No, but see, when they go, I've got man flu. I'm not coming then. Who wants to be intentionally made ill? No. Oh, do you know, that's 2 strands today with the multicolour, multicolour tassels. These are, we bought you big chunks of rough chrome oxide tonight. Tanzanite, rough aquamarine, emerald, ruby, sapphire, and now we're talking about tourmaline. Do you know, I think we should go on a J.M. Sharabang trip to Madagascar.
I think we do.
I think it's only right.
Yeah.
The amount of gemstones, knockout gemstones we get from Madagascar, we've got to do a Madagascar trip.
I think so.
Don't you think?
Yeah. I did offer today, you know, that they could come out and film me in France when I was, you know, if they wanted me to do any shows over the summer.
You're selfless, aren't you?
I know.
Yeah, selfless.
Yeah.
We don't get that many gemstones from France, though, Sarah.
No, but we can, you know, we can do.
If you holiday in Madagascar, might stand a chance.
Yeah.
If you keep going to France, can we think of a gemstone that comes from France? Trying to think. I'm trying to think of a gemstone that comes from France.
Don't know.
So, multicolour tourmaline, beautiful big rough slices, QCVR31. They're cute, aren't they?
They are.
I like those because they've got like a frosting to them, haven't they?
Yeah, definitely. And I would be tempted to sort of almost make little flowers from them, little
you?
petals. Yeah.
They'd look lovely actually, wouldn't they, as flowers?
Yeah, they would.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that they're all, you know, beautifully organic and different shapes.
Oh, aragonite. And a little bit of malachite. Yeah, There aren't many in France, not known for its gemstones. You know, if we were selling baguettes, we could come over and film you.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, or cheese, or champagne.
Wrong region for champagne.
Where's champagne then?
It's further north.
It's still in France though. We didn't say where in France you were going. You know. Oh my goodness me! Well, you can't get a bottle of champagne for £9.95, can you?
Nope.
No. Might get a bottle of Prosecco. Or, do you like Prosecco, Becky? Oh, and Leah, you like anything alcoholic, don't pretend.
That's true.
Other drinks are available. Have you drank your pink gin? Did you drink it in your... I bought her a pink gin for a bit. Did you have it in your balloon glass? Had you already got one of them?
No.
Hadn't you? They're nice in the balloon glass, aren't they? Yeah. I was a bit miffed. Went to a surprise 40th on Saturday, right? Ordered this girl that I'd just met a pink gin, came in the big balloon glass. Nice, lovely. I ordered a gin and tonic, boring straight glass. I went, hang on a minute. What, just because I didn't order a pink gin? Oh, right miffed I was. I don't think that's very fair, is it? Right, and she didn't put lemon in either. Oh, you got any lemon? She went, yeah, well, do you want to pop some in then? Honestly. Honestly, I was gutted. I was really gutted. Oh, that was the best last week. Did you hear? Went to a really expensive, well-known chef's really expensive restaurant. Went in and said, can I have a bottle of Sol or whatever it was, Desperado, other alcoholic beers are available. And he said, do you want lemon or lime? I said, lime, please. You haven't got any lime. Oh, why are you offering me then? And why haven't you got lime? Actually, and then he served me, because they've been stocked in the fridge, a lukewarm beer, and I went, seriously?
Really?
Can I have a cold one?
Oh,
I nearly emailed said chef.
I would have.
I nearly emailed him and said, do you know what's going on in your restaurant, mate? Mr. White. And the chefs are available. Do you know, I'll tell you what, I'm so impressed with some of the books we're getting lately.
This one's amazing.
Have you got this one?
I haven't, but I've had a good look through
You've had a good look through it?
Yes.
This is Emily Shapiro, How to Create Your Own Jewellery Line. Now, if you are even considering the possibility in the future of selling your jewellery or doing a craft fair or opening an Etsy shop or something online or a website, buy this. And I do not say that lightly. Okay? How to Create Your Own Jewellery Line by Emily. Now, it says here, explore the varied aspects that go into creating and running a jewellery business. Brilliant. This comprehensive book is for aspiring entrepreneurs, and aren't we all? And Emily's work is currently sold internationally at specialty boutiques, museum shops, galleries and department stores. So it's not like she's just preaching, she is preaching from, not preaching, she's educating you from a position of being in the business and knowing what she's talking about. And she shares what she's learned. Now that is invaluable.
That's it. She's made the mistakes that you don't have to.
You're learning from somebody else's mistakes, which means you're cutting corners, which is brilliant. And it's a really, really great resource, this book. It really, really is. It's if you're thinking about designing a really lovely jewellery collection to sell, or you're thinking about opening a business online. And I hope Nikki doesn't mind me mentioning this, but Nikki, my bracelet friend, actually messaged, you know Nikki that made your sloth keyring?
Yes.
Yeah. Nikki messaged me the other day saying about how many people had placed orders and commissions for the beautiful seed bead animal designs that she makes. She said she can't believe it. Another one of our friends, the lovely Sara, messaged me the other day. She does the beautiful glasswork. She presented myself and Mark Smith with a beautiful picture at Christmas time. And Sarah was saying that some of the galleries up north have started taking her pieces and they've sold instantly, and basically said the more you can make, the more we'll sell. And it is such a satisfying, rewarding position to be in if somebody wants to buy what you've created, isn't it, Sarah?
No, it is, definitely.
Very flattering, isn't it?
It is. And, you know, it's so nice that, you know, you put all the work in to get, you know, your work noticed.
Exactly.
And then when people start buying it, it's like...
wearing it.
I'm wearing it, yeah.
Wow. Now, the great thing is, in this book, there is everything you need to know. Now, just to give you an idea, there's literally everything from business essentials, classes, real-life experience, and then she talks about, this is really important here, she talks about how to produce your collection. So everything from stock, how to set up, what tools you'll need, all that kind of thing. Then she goes into how to, and there's things from like stone setting, types of metal, where to buy it. And then she talks about how to market jewellery. This section is key, right? Websites, email marketing, social media, cross-promotion and press. Brilliant. How and where to sell your jewellery. So she talks about, this is one thing, page 108. Let me just show you this. I think this is brilliant. Especially if you're talking about doing craft fairs, which is where a lot of us start out, okay? 108. Let me show you this. Hang on, 108, where are we? 108, here we go. She will talk you through how to set up your stand. She'll even talk to you about how to sell directly from where you work, your studio, your workshop, whatever. How to even start with a jewellery party. So actually starting small. How to go to craft fairs, and this is my favourite section. What to consider before you even exhibit at a craft fair.
Because it can be that you get a, you know, you buy yourself a position at one of these craft fairs, but they haven't done the marketing. Or they haven't got the footfall.
Exactly.
Or the
right clientele.
You might be pitching your sales at the wrong market point.
Exactly.
So there's lots and lots and lots of things to consider before you pay the money for that table at those fairs.
I can tell you, and Mark won't mind, I'm sorry about talking about Bob, so I talk to Mark a lot. I'm sorry to do it when there's other guests on us in, but Mark Smith, he won't mind me saying this, it takes a lot of time to pack up all the jewellery that you've made, pack it up into the car, take it to a venue, set it up, and so the last 2 craft fairs that Mark Smith has gone to, they haven't given him the right position, which has been agreed beforehand in contract and all that kind of thing, which can make a massive difference to what you sell and don't sell. And he's had to take all the car, pack it all up, and both of the last 2 craft fairs he's had to walk away from because it's a waste of his time doing them. And I said, and if ever you've seen one of Mark's craft fair stalls, it's huge, you know. And actually, I don't think he's been back since. I think it really upset him. What a waste.
It is.
What a shame.
It is, and it's one of those things that if you go and you put all that effort in, all that time in, and the organiser maybe has not put the time and the effort in,
and it's not fair.
And you've basically turned up and the footfall's not there, or you know, you were expecting an indoor position and you're in an outdoor
in the cold
position.
And it's freezing cold, or your jewellery gets wet. Do you know, honestly, it's going to sound silly. Here's the thing, right? Just before we go to a break, I did a couple of car boots when my fella moved into my house. But anyway, and we had loads of things to sell. We went to one car boot and everybody wanted everything for 10p. I went, no, I'd rather take it home, take it to a charity shop and sell you that for 10p. Not happening. And I went home really disgruntled and I said to him, do you know what, we're going to do one more. We went to a different car boot. We made £700.
Yeah.
Same stock.
That's it.
£700. And then the other one, they all just wanted, 10p. No? I'd rather take it home.
Yeah. That's
and
it.
That's a big, and it can stop you. We nearly didn't do another one.
That's it. So it's things like, if you're doing school fairs, you want those pieces that the children can afford to buy, because it's normally them that's spending the money at the school fair. So I know the mums and dads are there.
Little stretches and your agate and exactly.
I did make and takes.
Yeah.
So they basically paid a set amount and then made either a stretchy bracelet or whatever. Yeah. And it actually, was something for them to do rather than just
different jewellery
give
for
their money
different
over.
markets.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. Oh, we haven't done the price. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm so sorry. 1991 is great book. Do you know, it's another, I'm sorry to go on about this, but there's a lot of you trying to branch out into selling your jewellery, including a lot of our guest designers. I always remember I went out with I used to sell into car body shops when I was early 20s. And I always remember I had this little sales pitch and I used to go into these body shops. I was only early 20s. And I'd sell, and I did the same sell to each of these businesses, you see. And I always remember because I was like a field salesperson with my own car and everything. And anyway, the one day my boss came out with me. I was a bit scared of him. Never forget Tony. Ooh, scared of him. Anyway, I did my pitch and I thought I was really good. It's only early 20s. I thought I was quite good at what I was doing. I was quite proud of myself. Anyway, eventually after about the 3rd body shop visit, he went, what are you doing? I said, what do you mean? He went, you're doing exactly the same sales pitch to every single body shop you're going to? And I went, yeah. He went, everybody's different. It's the best piece of advice he gave me. He said, you have to match your sell to who you're selling to. Mm-hmm. You can't just do the standard sales pitch. It doesn't work. And it taught me a really good lesson.
Yeah.
That's a really good lesson.
It is. And it's like every market you go to will be completely and utterly unique.
And you have to adjust.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So, you've always got to look at Who's your target audience?
Yep.
What's their demographic?
Yep.
What's their economic status?
Age, location,
Yeah.
budget,
Yeah.
all makes a difference.
Yeah,
It really
it's
does.
huge.
It's like when I do this car boot, sorry to bang on again, but when I do a car boot, I don't do them very often, but you chat and all that you can imagine, can't you? And you're busy. And it sells out. The amount of times I've seen a couple or two women or whatever over there sat with their deck chairs,
Oh, yeah.
not talking or eye contact with anybody, and there's nobody up there.
No.
So you think, well, what do you expect? You don't make it very welcoming. Anyway, oh, water bottle, don't be falling out under the... Say again, sorry. Is it all these? Dendrite agate, black stripe quartz, which are amazing, and then we'll do the... Oh gosh, I bet there's people messaging in saying, when's Sarah doing the demo in the kit? And I haven't told you, I'm so sorry. Sorry. Good news is, in the 8 o'clock, and I should have said that, shouldn't I? I bet everybody's
That's
chomping
all
at the
right.
bit for your demo.
That's
Sorry,
all
Sarah. The good news is, though, there will be a kit and a demo with Sarah in the 8 o'clock and the 9 o'clock. I'm so sorry, I should have told you that. We've mixed it up a bit tonight. Anyway, do join us after the break for today's must-have.
Hi, I'm Marie, the gemologist here at Jewellery Maker. I'd like to invite you to join me on my Trends and Gem shows on Thursday morning. We've got all the usual treats, lots of geeky gem stuff, but also a very exciting new material's been handed to me. We've had it cut and faceted and tested, and I'm bringing it to you. It's called Azurite Barite. Here it is. Very, very beautiful material, and I'm sure you'd love to know the story. It's very exciting. So join me on Thursday morning for my Trends and Gem show.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? For a limited time, we're offering new customers a wonderful free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful genuine gemstone strands in an organza bag. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will be automatically added to your order when you make your first purchase. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, colour and type will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your gemstones, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Join us this Tuesday as Marie takes us around the world on a gemstone journey. We'll be travelling the Americas, Asia and Africa, exploring some of the world's most beautiful gemstones. That's Around the World this Tuesday on Jewellery Maker.
Hi, I'm Marie, the gemologist here at Jewellery Maker. I'd like to tell you about Wednesday, which is going to be a really interesting day. We've got Feldspar family showcases. So the Feldspar family is a really huge family of gemstones, and it includes everything from Amazonite, Labradorite, Moonstone, Andesine, a little bit of everything, and we've got all sorts of treats for you throughout the day. So tune in on Wednesday for Feldspar family showcases on Jewellery Maker.
Buying with Jewellery Maker online couldn't be easier. Just head over to our website, JewelleryMaker.com, and click on the register link. Simply fill in the required fields and you can shop 24/7. You'll also be privy to a faster checkout and personalised offers. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
Hi, I'm Lucy, and next week it's my birthday. Can you believe it? I'm going to be 21 again. I know. So would you like to join me next Thursday night? I can promise you lots of fun, a lot of cake, any excuse for cake, and amazing bargains. I've selected some extraordinary items and PR offers. There will be many. So I look forward to seeing you next Thursday for my birthday show.
Good evening, or afternoon, or morning, wherever you are on this wonderful, magical planet of ours. Are we all right?
Yes.
Yes, Emma, are we all right?
Yes,
Emma, do you want to come and say hello?
Oh, I look a bit bad.
I still come on.
I'll do it from far.
Give us a wave. Look at her, just randomly stood in the corner. She looks a bit weird there, doesn't she? Just there she is, over there.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh.
You were the best of March.
thank you.
Yeah, there you go, best of March. There you go. Leah's randomly eating a pear and pointing. Thanks for that, Leah. So you've had truffle cheese I saw you were eating earlier for your birthday cheese. Yeah. Now you're on a pear. You've had some chocolate gems. Yeah?
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? I'm starving, but thank you for just continuously eating in front of me. Thank you, Leah. Just keeps eating in front of me.
I know.
We've got Sarah Elvin on the show. And the good news is, Sarah Elvin, we're going to work. It's your turn to work hard now, isn't it?
It's not hard work though. It's amazing to work with these.
Well, it's like my dad says sometimes to me when I'm coming to work, he goes, don't work hard. And I go, well, I can't really. Right then, now before we hand over to Sarah and the kit and the gorgeous jewellery that she's made, can we give you our today's must-have first? Is that all right?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you like Dendrite opal?
I love Dendrite opal.
How about Dendrite? No, I see. I'm sorry. I'm willing to bet that's Dendrite opal. Price strong, yeah. I'm sorry. I am willing to bet everything I own. Just saying. You have a look.
Your house.
I feel like I'm willing to bet that's Dendrite opal, aren't you, Sarah?
Yeah. If I didn't know better, I'd say it was. Yeah. Because it's got all the qualities I expect from Dendrite opal.
You and me both. I mean, I know a Dendrite agate when I see one, and I know a Dendrite opal when I see one, and unless I'm being... Well, okay, we're going to have to go with Dendrite agate, because that's what's on the screen. But I'll tell you what, if I got a Dendrite opal at the price of a Dendrite agate, I would be seriously happy.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Do you know what, as well? How ace to get hexagons.
They're a lovely shape. They are so...
I think they're really unisex.
Yes, definitely. And I think they're really elegant as well, because they really sort of, draw the eye. And that's, it's just beautiful.
They're a bit ace, aren't they?
They are.
Dendrite agate. Now, oh my word. Seriously, I need to query this with Marie. Could you send an email, Becky love, or a text, and just sort of say, can we confirm this code? Because I'm as I say, I'm not a betting person, and we're not allowed to advocate betting. But I'm just saying, pretty sure. Should we have a close up? Should we have a proper close up? I'm telling you. Anyway,
Yeah.
we'll go Dendrite agate.
I love that one.
It's
The way
gorgeous,
just
isn't it?
Graduates through
Yeah.
the colours.
Oh my word. And I'll tell you what, to get this shape of hexagon, it's so flattering.
It is. I could see one of those making a beautiful wirework ring as well.
I mean, that just looks like birds in flight. Look at that one there. That one there. Birds in flight in a winter scene. We might be getting some snow this week, mightn't we? On Wednesday, Thursday. It's going cold. No, it's going to go cold for a few days. Possibly a bit of snow, bit of frost, which we could well do without, couldn't we, with the lovely plants and things? Tell you, they're all getting confused. So, what I wanted, if we can we show them all in one go? Because, there you go. Thank you, Adam and Leah. I wanted to show you, when we talk about individuality, those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and if I turn that around, look, 7, and they're fully reversible.
That's amazing because
They're all so different.
So different on the back as well.
Yep, so different. Now, did you see? Look at the difference from the front to the back as well. So think about which way around you set them. They're lovely. Is this brand new? TDVR62 on those elongated hexagons. Beautiful Dendrite agate, apparently, and they're natural. I still find that incredible that they're natural.
They are amazing.
That there, I'm going to show you this one in a minute again, because that one there is just like when you go to a forest with the Swiss Alps behind, with all the birds in flight and the bare pine trees.
Yeah.
Look at this here.
It's like a painting, isn't it?
It is, absolutely. It's like a, my uncle's an artist. See that one there? Do you see that wintry scene?
That's amazing.
Incredible, isn't it?
That's it. Just that one.
Yeah.
That one. I'd have to have the strand just for
that one?
just that one.
Yeah.
And you're going to get all those individual pieces.
We are not. Did you just hear that? What did you hear then? Go
I don't
on.
know if I'm allowed to say that.
Go on.
She said we're going under 10.
That's a Dendrite agate price. That is a. I mean, it's one of those. It's just over £1 each, isn't it? What's that? £1.25 each or something ridiculous? That's something like £1.25, £1.24 each. I think I've just beaten the calculator. Yeah. Well, thank you. I mean, feel free to all give me a round of applause. Oh, is that? Come on, that was pretty quick,
It
wasn't
was. It was very quick.
I was quite proud of myself then.
Yeah, very quick. It's been a long day. It's been very quick.
What do you think? They're seriously £1.25 each. And as Sarah said, we'd be making those into, well, Sarah would be making those into individual pendants, no two ways about it.
Yeah.
And I don't personally believe you'd sell any one of those for less than £10 each.
But you know what I just love is that one there.
This one here, yeah?
If you had that as a pendant,
Yeah.
and then
That
the
one.
one next to it,
Yeah.
the one that's more white.
That one there, yeah.
Yeah.
So those two.
You've got two totally different pieces
Yeah.
of jewellery
But it's the same gemstone.
on one strand.
Yeah.
And I just, for me, I would have, just simply put those onto,
Yeah.
onto do a little briolette wrap, pop
Yeah.
those on to a lovely chain, and just have them interchangeable.
Exactly.
They're
They're superb.
Everyone's got a sort of monochrome section of their
Yeah,
wardrobe.
of course we have.
Even me.
Yeah, and you like your
I
colour.
love my colours. I have
Yeah.
a few items that are white or black or grey.
Yeah, they are superb. Well, can I check something with you? Because normally you get bandings and stripes on agate, don't you? So we normally call it a banded striped agate or something.
Yeah.
But the ones that we've got coming through at the minute are all being called strip. Is it that we keep spelling it wrong, or is it that there is a new version of strip agate? Do you think there's been a batch of being spelling wrong? Because I'm a bit confused.
I think somebody maybe copied and pasted it. Or...
Do you think didn't copy and paste the E?
Yes.
I think so. Right, now then, do keep checking those out. Lots of you with it in your baskets. Collectors, Janie Bond, Carol, Michelle, Jane, Kirsten already gone, Lorraine, Ella, Michelle, Janice, Diane, oh, Alison's had 4.
I'm not surprised at that price.
That's what I'm confused, because all 3 say strip agate. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. I'm just a little stripping. Do keep getting those great. Look at them.
Yeah. Oh, they're lovely.
They are fabulous, aren't they?
It's even better now I've got the glasses.
Just-
that one.
Even on the side profile, look.
Yeah. Oh, they are
Goes all the way around. Doesn't just sit on the
amazing.
top and the bottom. Goes all the way around.
I love that one. That one there. That one's amazing. Just
All
the
right.
patterns in there. Beautiful.
Pillows. Pillows. That's like the big long ones that you get in America. The big ones that go like that over the whole bed.
Yes. My nan used to call them a bolster pillow.
Bolster pillow. That's the. These are. Have we ever? These are. Whoa.
That's amazing.
I like these.
I love these guys. I love big, bold jewellery.
Yeah, tell you what, that's the kind of strand you just don't. If you can, you kind of think, I don't care how much they are. If I can afford them, I'm having them.
Yep.
Look at that. That is. Oh, that's so sexy. Oh man! Oh my word! Imagine those with those Dendrite agates we just had. Oh.
Oh yes.
Oh my! In fact, do you want to see them together? Do you want to see them? Do you want to see them? Do you want to see them? Of course you do. Doesn't? Oh yeah. Yep. Do you know? Right. Here's a question on those big bolster pillows. How would you set those, lovely?
I'll probably do a rosary link with some chain, and then just have them interspersed, or even maybe just have 3 or even 2, and have the chain running in sort of different sections, different lengths across the front of your neckline.
Yeah.
So I think those, or just have a single one in a bangle.
Look at this. Look at how cool. I'm going to say this is one of my favourite agates yet. Just this one even. Ready? Oh!
You'd have to have that you could turn it round, wouldn't you?
Wouldn't you though? And look, this happens all the way through the strap. Look at that, how translucent that one is. Now look, let me just keep showing you every. Oh no way! And that is your start price. That is amazing. What a strand! What a strand! Brand new to Jewellery Maker on the show tonight. Brand new late show launch for you, my lovelies.
I love that one that's just straight through the middle of it. Complete difference.
And that almost, look at that.
Opposites.
Yeah, and then look, keep going. I still haven't finished. I've still got one more, believe it or not. And I am talking on my strand a brand new black stripe, whichever one we think. Beautiful bolster pillows of that incredible quartz. Oh my goodness me, so it's black strip with, or stripe. Can we say stripe? I'm not happy to keep saying strip. Black stripe with quartz agate. I am smitten.
I just either that or a macrame in between them.
Yeah, nice idea.
Or just have one with like multiple strands of even black hemp or anything like that coming through the neckline and a little tassel at the bottom of them.
Aren't they awesome?
They are amazing. And you can literally use those as single one on its own, which will have a huge impact.
Yep.
Or if you want to go for, one of those real statement pieces of jewellery, I'd be tempted to put, I like the round ones, square pillow shape and then a round one, rosary linked.
Who says we've got round ones, Missy?
Because I can see them.
She's given the game away. I've got to show you these. All brand new on the studio, in the studio tonight. I know. Look at these. Look at these. We haven't finished yet. Look. Oh my word! Ooh. Look at these.
Look at that one.
Oh, I know.
That one's amazing.
Oh my!
Amazing.
We've got surfboards. So you could literally surf on those. Look, not quite, but surfboard bolster pillows and those huge rounds, coins, whatever you want to call them. Wow, wow, wow! Beautiful. Those are all coming up now. Now then, just to mention, coming up, Sara, collector in Somerset, in Cumbria, Michelle, collector in Greater London, June, you need to check out Victoria, Jane, Amanda, Kimberly, collection Tyne and Weir, collection in Devon, all trying to check out those beautiful black stripe with quartz, agate, huge bolster pillows. Brand new to the Jewellery Maker, and do you know what? We're supposed to be $16.95. We've actually just saved to use mainland UK post and packaging.
Brilliant.
Yep. Oh, who wants to know how many? Okay, no, sorry, I should have said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 9 on mine. £1.43 each. Wow. They are super. Can you write, Becky, producer, would you write these codes down for me? I'm going to have all of these. Oh, they're so lovely. Is the basket working? Why has everybody not checked out the basket?
I don't
Is
know.
it working?
Hopefully it's just
Is
being
it
a
just
little bit
people
slow.
being a bit Monday-ish?
It might be the system being a bit slow. Hopefully that's all it is. Because you don't want to miss out on
people
these.
with it in baskets,
Yeah, check them out.
I don't normally see it that long to check out.
They are just gorgeous. If you don't check them out, I'm having them. I'm having them all.
It's working. I'm confused. They are. It is.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, Panicking your baskets won't work in
I
there.
know. Don't want anyone to miss out. They're gorgeous.
So good.
I just love all those tones. And then, you know, it's one of those things that I love chunky jewellery. And if you were going to anywhere to try and get a piece of chunky jewellery, you're not going to get it for $12.90. Was it $12.95?
Stupid. Look at the size of the drill hole as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you'll get loads of cord through there. Or I reckon you'll even get a 1.25mm wire through those.
Yeah, can I just show you, look, because I didn't show you, did I? Look, it's good, healthy aperture there. Look at that.
There's like loads of pieces of cord through there, and there's still space.
Massive. There you go. Sorry, I just thought I'd show you. Right, do you want to do the rounds or the other ones? Yeah, well, the coins, aren't they? 3 coins in the fountain. Each one, something, happiness.
No
idea. I'm not making up songs. That was a Frank Sinatra. I need 3 coins in the fountain. I sang that when I went to the Trevi Fountain and I threw my coin in.
So my husband went to the Trevi Fountain. I said, did you throw a coin in? He went, no.
That means he's not going back.
I said, well, you're not going back then.
Exactly. You have
And
to
I
throw
said-
it over your shoulder, don't you?
I said, I'll have to go without you now. Because he went on his own. He didn't take me.
Why?
He was working.
Oh. Oh, it's all right then. Yeah. We'll let him off. Just this once.
Just once.
So, black stripe with quartz agate again, but this time in a... Oh! Now, normally when you bring it... Oh, look at that. Oh. Oh. We are going to do a kit and we are going to do a demo. Do not worry. Oh, my word. I've never seen anything like this. Never, never, never. And then look at that one there.
That's amazing. Oh, love that.
Oh, look, you just keep going all the way through.
Do you know who these automatically make me think of?
Gemma Crow?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gemma Crow. Gemma Crow. You thinking the same thing? Look at
Yeah.
them. They are absolutely superb. Look at that. I mean, normally when you see a puffy coin on Jewellery Maker, you look if it's 20mm. Certainly not 35mm, are they?
I mean, each one of these could be a backing for a tree of life over the front of them.
Oh.
Yeah. Because they're like a moon rising, aren't they? Like, that could be the night sky and that could be the, the sea or...
I see a bad moon rising. I see trouble on the way. No, that's a song as well, Bad Moon Rising.
It's definitely a song.
Definitely a song, isn't
yes.
it? Yeah, definitely a song.
But I just think they're amazing.
Totally agree. Totally agree. Okay, again, I'll give you an idea of how many I've got on that great big 850 carats. Oh, my word, in one strand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Can we match the other one? Price-wise? Yes. What's the largest carat? 1, 2, 11. £1.17. You notice at the moment, if things are going in, I say one thing. Have you noticed?
Yes.
What do you think? What's wrong with me?
It's just busy. Got a busy life.
Pardon? If you say menopause at me again, I swear.
It's dangerous ground, that, isn't it?
Do you know what makes me laugh? She said you're going through the menopause, and then do you know what she just did? She went, no,
Oh, no.
Wouldn't mind. Got a beautiful table and chairs I'm giving to her in a bit of my car. I'm taking her for a drink after the show. I mean, what more does this woman want?
I've got some books for you.
Kids. Hey?
Oh, I know.
There you go. Now then, do you want the really cool, funky surfboard shape?
Yes. Yes, please.
And then we are going to go to a kit, and then we are going to hand across to lovely Sarah, because I bet Sarah's thinking...
Oh. I wasn't thinking that.
She wasn't thinking that. But handy that one's just fell off the strand. Because it, excuse me, wasn't knotted. Sorry. I tell you what, no, now I can show you the proper drill hole. Oh, hello. We get a train through there.
Yeah.
Well, not quite, but you know what I mean. That's,
Yeah.
You think what size...
That's 0.8.
Can you just pop a 0.8 through there and we'll just have it, because I think that's going to be at least... can I hand that to Sarah? There you go, Sarah. And I'll show the rest of the strand.
Okay. That's maybe my curved. It's gone straight through.
Straight through. So 0.8 definite. Do you reckon a 1 mil?
Yeah, that way.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you reckon a 1.25?
Yeah,
I
think
reckon
so.
as well.
Yeah.
Might even go 1.5.
I reckon you get 2 of those
Do you
wires
wanna-
through there.
Could you try?
Yeah.
Shall we? Let's. Okay, so... Thanks, Sarah. That's all right. So, and then we'll go to demo in a kit. Black stripe, we think it's, oh, stripy, 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 they're so sexy. So can I just confirm as well, Alison, I did it again. What is wrong with me? I did it last night. What is wrong with me? Last night. I spent most of the show calling Rachel Norris, Alison.
Oh.
I couldn't stop. I could not stop. It was so embarrassing. I've just done it again.
Last week, I kept thinking I was working on Thursday. I was working on Friday. And I kept planning things around work. And then...
Once it's in sometimes.
Yeah, my days were just completely wrong all last week.
You made me feel marginally better. It's very kind of you. I'm so sorry, Sarah. So, just to confirm.
Yeah.
0.8 mil, twice.
Twice, yeah.
So that would confirm, because that would technically be 1.6, so we could definitely get 1.5 mil through there.
Yeah, definitely.
Brilliant, okay. So if you want these lovely faceted slabs of incredible black stripe agate with the quartz, goodness me, we'll match it as well. So I would suggest, if you could, actually go to all three. Couldn't you make the most incredible piece with 3 different shapes in it?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many, if you just put 3.8s through there?
Yeah.
So there's a 2 mil would go through there?
Yeah.
You've got 3.8 mil wires through that hole. I said it was a big one.
There you go, 3 wires.
Goodness me.
Yeah.
Wow. We were generous, weren't we? Wow. And you've still got space?
Yeah, because the gemstone still moves on the wires. And then I haven't straightened them out perfectly, so there's still space in there.
Okay, $12.95. Right then, is it about time we did a kit and we did a demo? I'll tell you what, I bet we've had people messaging going, give us a demo. Give us the kit, what are you doing? Sorry. Right then, I'll tell you what, before we start, yeah, there you go. I wanted to show you Sarah's lovely jewellery. It's so buoyant, isn't it?
It is. It's vibrant. And
Cheers. I love Varisite. Varisite and Terra Jasper, I just think they are one of the loveliest launches we've had on Jewellery Maker over the last few months. I really do.
It's so different as well to have striations through a gemstone, to have that colour variation, rather than it being a blocked colour or anything like that. You've actually got the variation of tones in one gemstone. And I love that.
Yeah, I do. I'll tell you what's been clever with this kit as well. It's all very well having the 2 colours of your greens and your blue. Clever, because that's what you've got in your Grandidierite is your greens and your blue. And that does go really well together, so that's great. But actually then, whoever's thought to put the fossil coral, what size are they? Take it 4 mil, yeah. Whoever's thought to put the fossil coral in there, because it does match a lot of the patterns that are actually on the Varisite, doesn't it?
And it pulls the tones out.
Yeah.
So
Clever that.
Instead of them going into the background and you're seeing more of the blue, you actually see more of that tone coming through because you've got something to ground it to.
Exactly. It works really well. So fossil coral, and if you think about the colour of coral being the what's it colour this year?
Oh, the Pantone colour.
The Pantone colour for this year, isn't it? Living coral. Yeah. So we've got Paradise. Is that what it's called? Paradise Sky? Or just Paradise? Sky blue and malachite green Varisite rounds. And they are, in the sky blue you've got 10 mil and you've got 10 in the malachite green colour of the Varisite, plus the 4 mil fossil coral. And then we've given, obviously, because of if you look at Sarah's beautiful jewellery, she's obviously been given some silver plated wire, 0.4 and 0.8. So you're getting 20 metres of wire as well, 10 metres in 0.4, 10 metres in 0.8. Okay, we need to get to a demo with the lovely Sarah. We've starved you for too long. So how do you fancy us giving you an extraordinary saving of more than a third and actually taking it to less than £20 for the entire kit?
Wow.
I know.
There's a lot in this kit.
There is. When you think there's 3 genuine gemstone strands and 2 reels of wire for less than 20, and not just £19.95, £17.95. So if you actually divide that by 5 components, that's just over £2 each.
I don't think I actually added anything to this kit.
No?
Not a thing. I've made all the earring findings, all the clasps and everything.
I can't add up, sorry, £3.59, I can't add up, I do apologise, £3.59. So you've made all the clasps, the shepherd hooks and everything out of the wire?
Yeah.
Wow. And you've made 1, 2 necklaces, 1, 2, 3 bracelets, 2 pairs of earrings and a ring?
Yes.
Wow. You were busy.
I was busy.
Goodness me. That's it.
And it's built up so quickly as well, because everything just works. So you don't have to think, oh, actually, you know what, I can't put that next to that or this or that. It all works. It's just beautiful.
It's lovely. Really, really lovely. Beautiful. Okay, I'll tell you what then. Do we have many of the kit? Well, as a late show kit goes, not too bad availability-wise. Not too bad. So at the minute, if you all check out, we can satisfy you all. Okay, now talking of satisfaction, it's about time we handed over to you for an amazing demo, lovely Sarah, Elvin, if that's okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to do sort of, you know, it's a wire work demo, but it's quite a simple technique. So if you're, you know, I always like to sort of come back sometimes to basic sort of techniques because they're the things that I class as your foundations or your, you know, your building blocks.
Plus we get a lot of new customers every day.
Yeah, so it's a variation. So I'm going to show you how to make the little spiral beads in the bracelet.
Lovely. Great.
So. I'm going to do those little spiral bead capped beads.
Beautiful. Okay.
And very, very simple. You need your 0.8 wire. So I'm just going to straighten a little piece out. Oops. Oh, I know. Sorry.
Nearly had me eye out then, Sarah.
I know. So sorry.
You've kept me waiting.
So I've cut a piece of wire. Any offcuts of wire that you have, I always use them for making jump rings and clasps and things like that. So you don't have to worry. But once you've done one, you'll kind of know how much wire you need.
Okay.
So I always just sort of measure the first piece, and then if you've got about ½ an inch or so left over from that piece, then you'll know that you're about right. But if you've got lots left over, just shorten it by an inch or so the next time.
But also, when you are doing something like this, you don't want to leave yourself too short because it can make it much more fiddly, can't it?
It can. I always say that, you know, when you work with wire, if you work away from where you're wrapping, you've got a lever. Yeah. Whereas if you're working right down here, it's quite hard and you're having to pull that wire and you've not got anything to work it against. Okay. So it makes it quite tricky. So I've got my piece of wire just about in the centre. I'm going to make my first wrapped loop. And this is just going to be basically to stop the bead from falling off. Okay. So I'm going to push my wire away over my round nose pliers, bring my pliers up so I've got a whole plier to work the wire across. Pull that all the way across until it's facing the floor. Then release my hand. You see I've turned that 180 degrees, so now that the bail of the pliers is sitting in the bottom and the top is empty. Okay. And bring my wire out to 90 degrees from the stem. Okay. What that gives me is the wire sitting in exactly the right direction to wrap. So if it's facing down like this, my wrap is going to go down that wire in that angle. Okay. So if I bring it back up there, and I always find it's easier if I swap my pliers because I get a better grip with a pair of flat nose pliers. So I'm just going to wrap once around there, like that. So that's one side of my bead ready to go. I'm going to add my bead on to that piece of wire, and I'm going to do exactly the same on the opposite side. Okay. Like that. Just come around and wrap that once around there. So that's basically got the bead locked into position, and I've got two loops that are facing in exactly the same direction. And then what I'm going to do is to start to, I'm going to hold one side of my bead with my pliers. Oops.
They act as a good vice, don't they?
They do. At the moment I need something to hold on to that. And I'm going to start to wrap this wire around and around where the wrapped loop is. But I'm doing it, I'm going to hold the bead actually, I'm going to do it quite gently. Can you see if I hold it up that way? Yeah. Because I want that wire.
That's easy, doesn't it?
It does. And can you see I'm holding the end of the wire as well? Yeah. So I want to create that spiral across the top of the bead.
It's lovely.
And just keep wrapping that around until I've just got a small tail of wire left. Then I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side.
I can't believe how easy that wraps.
Yeah, it really is easy.
It's not hard on the hands or anything?
No, not at all. And it's harder because my hands are warm actually. Yeah. I'm struggling to hold the beads a little bit, but as you can see, creates that spiral really easily. And then you've got the two ends of wire. Now, if I cut those off here, they basically become unravelled eventually or catch on clothing or something like that. So all you need to do is, if it's at the left-hand side of the bead, you're just going to cross it over to the right-hand side like that and do the same on the other one. So you end up with these little spirals running across the bead. And then all I'm going to do is wrap that once around exactly the top of this wrapped loop, like that. And then I can cut that wire off, and you can see there's naturally a little space there where I can actually come in and cut that wire off, and you'll see that it hides in the end of the spiral.
Ah, that's a clever little
Yeah, so it's really hidden in there. And because that's a loop and you're going to have another loop working from it, there's no way that your clothing's going to catch in there or anything like that. So all you're going to do is exactly the same on the other side. So hold onto the bead, wrap that wire around once, all the way around, until you find that natural position that it's going to sit into. Then come in and, oops, she says, you can come in and cut that off.
Okay.
And that's your bead done.
Lovely.
So you're probably thinking, hang on a minute, that's completely closed. How do we create that into
exactly what I was thinking.
into the next one? So you can either do a whole section of these. All you need to do is, if you're doing a whole section of them, is when you make that first loop on your wire in the middle, is before you close the loop. So when you get to the fact that you're at that right angle, add your new bead on.
Oh, okay.
And then you'll be able to add that in.
Yep.
So what I did is I did some beads that were wrapped and some that are just rosary linked on here. So it were alternated between the double wrapped beads and the rosary linked beads.
Okay.
But if you wanted to do a whole piece that was spiral beads, that's how you'd add your next one on. So then you do your loop on this end, add your bead on, do your loop on the other end and wrap it just the same as you did before. So it's really, and they build up so quickly. So I'll just show you very quickly.
How long did it take you to make the bracelet?
About 10 minutes,
Really?
15 minutes, something like that. It took me longer to decide what to do with the beads.
Yeah.
It's always the way with jewellery making is normally it's not the time that you spend actually, unless it's seed bead work and things like that, it's not actually the time you spend doing the design, it's the time you think about what you want to do with them. And I knew that I wanted to make a feature of the wire against the beads.
Yeah.
And so it was quite an easy way to do it. So you can see there that I've got something to work on to how much easier it is to make those spirals. And you just let that wire work round itself. You're not pulling it really tight. 'Cause if you pull it really tight, it'll just go underneath the next spiral. It won't sit on the outside. So you're not, you know, pulling that too tight. And if you find it easier, what you can do is just do one side totally like that. You can't wrap this into position yet because you need to make the spiral coming down in the opposite direction. So if that tail's in the way, just push it over to the side. The wire is really malleable and really soft, so, and it just makes your life really easy. So there you go, that's the other side. Leave yourself a little end of wire. And you know, if you've got a longer piece, it's sometimes worth just taking that around just so that you're taking that across the bead in a different place.
Yeah,
But if you've got them in the same place, it doesn't matter. It's just a design feature.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's it. You just keep on going like that until you've got the desired pattern that you want.
Can I ask as well, though, because obviously, I know it's going to sound, if we are talking about taking it back to basics and back to beginners, can you just tell us how you finish off? Because I get to them and I think, well, that's great, but I don't know how to finish it and I don't know how to turn it into wearable jewellery.
Yeah,
so
of
do you
course
mind?
No,
I'm
that's
sorry.
fine.
It's just that I look at that as a beginner and go, okay, that's great, but I don't know what to do next.
So there's two little components I would make to finish this off.
Okay.
One is the loop that your clasp will sit into. So the easiest thing to do that is use your round nose pliers. We're going to make that loop like we did before.
Yep.
Before I lock that loop, I'm going to add it on, because if I don't, then I won't be able to get that into position.
Okay.
So that's, and then we're just going to do that as if it was a wrapped loop. So we're just going to wrap a couple of times.
Do you find a wrap loop easier than a simple loop?
More secure.
I just find it easier to do. I think a simple loop's quite hard.
You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. There's anywhere for the wire to escape.
Yeah.
I'm leaving that little tail on there for now. I'm just going to slightly bend this wire away from the straight, if you like, and then I'm going to come in. And I always use a larger mandrel to create this loop. So it could be a pen. It could be if you've got round ends on your pliers, something like that.
Or bile making if you've got
bile
them.
making pliers, yeah, because they're the best things for doing this. So I want to make sure my wire goes in as far as I can get it in there and then come right around the bale making pliers back to the beginning. So I've got that little loop on there.
Yep.
And then I'm going to get the little tail out of the way, and I'm going to wrap that as if it's just a normal wrap
So
loop.
like you've just done.
Yeah. And then I'm going to cut that one off.
Yeah.
And then this little piece here, I'm just going to spiral to hide all those wraps.
Okay.
You don't have to, you could leave it like it is, but I prefer to pop a tiny little spiral of wire over the top of there. And so I've got the start of what I always think is a snail shell. And then bring that across and over the top. So you've got your little loop with your decoration on there.
Okay.
And then the other piece you need one more piece of wire.
We're nearly there.
We're nearly there. And this could all be all your offcuts of wire because
That's exactly a good way to use them
really
up, isn't it?
tiny pieces of wire. So again, I'm going to create that loop on the end.
Yep.
So get around your pliers, create the loop like so. Going to go through the other loop on the other end.
Yep.
This is the world's smallest bracelet. And then I'm going to wrap that one, but I've left a longer tail this time because with it being a clasp, I like to just create a little bit of decoration before the clasp starts.
Yep.
So I'm going to wrap this one 3 or 4 times around the stem, just to create that. And you can see that I'm pushing the wire all the way to the end with my finger. I'm not trying to hold it up here.
Yep.
And then it'll just naturally form around the stem of the other wire. If you find your loop's just gone to one side like that, just bring your pliers in just to straighten that back out a bit. There we go. So that's a nice loop. And then I always look at which way this loop is sitting as to which way I need my clasp to go. Now, if it was longer, I would put this wire through the loop that I created just to check which way it needed to go. But you can always alternate these and just sort of change the orientation of either the loop or the clasp. And then all I'm going to do is I've bent that wire back just a tiny little bit away from the spiral. And then I'm just going to come in with my pliers, and I'm using the largest part of the bail making plier, bringing that wire back over and down towards the spiral we've just created.
Okay.
So if I show you the shape I've just created, it is very much like a shepherd's hook at the moment.
I was going to say that, yeah.
So there's the shape we've created, which is very much like a shepherd's hook.
It is, yeah.
So I'm just going to bring that down again. All I'm going to do is cut it off just past the loop. Don't cut the loop at this point now because you'll cry at that point. So just about 2 or 3 millimetres past.
Okay.
Now, at the moment, that's quite sharp, so I wouldn't basically be happy with that. So all I'm going to do is go right to the very end of my round nose pliers and curl that wire back until it touches back against there, so there's nothing sharp there.
Sharp, yeah.
So there's the hook of your clasp. So you've got a loop for it to sit in and a nice, easy hook clasp.
Can you just show that done up on the finished article, Sarah? Do you mind?
Yeah.
Thank you ever so much, lovely. It's just I'm one of them visual people. I need to see it.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, so in this case, I haven't even put the loop on that end. I've just used the actual last loop of the rosary linking.
Lovely.
And because it's a smaller loop, I've just, instead of having that as an open loop, I've just folded it back and sort of crimped it with my pliers just to make it as smaller.
But that's because it's all part of the same thing. There's nothing added in it. It's so secure, isn't it?
That's it. So it's really secure. It's really easy to take on and off.
Yeah.
Once it's on your wrist, the tension of your wrist will keep the bracelet on.
Clever.
And actually, when it turns round, you're not taking anything away because there's nothing.
It's all ties in,
It
doesn't
basically
it?
looks like part of the design.
There's no interruption or anything,
Nothing
is there?
to interrupt it at all.
Do you know what I like about that? And this is what I love about watching our guest designers is as a basic a novice, like, not basic, that's not a novice jewellery maker. I would never, ever, it seems ridiculous now I've seen it like that, ever have combined the 2 different colours.
No.
And yet,
Yeah, they work
I really
beautifully.
like that.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't have done it. And I love that. Thank you, lovely.
That's all
Thank
right.
you. Mark, Zena, in that top you look terrific. Big kiss, Smithy, a.k.a. Mark Smith. Have you noticed it's got teacups on it?
I did notice it had teacups on it. It's lovely.
Can you see, look? Don't go too close, will you? But yeah, I like it, Mark. Who'd have thought Mark would have ever been making jokes like that?
I know.
Teacups. Anyway, thank you, lovely girl.
You're very welcome.
Brilliant. Thank you, thank you. Now then, we're in best of March, aren't we? I mean, my goodness me, we have had and some brand new. It hasn't all just been stuff that we've had before. Oh, no. But we've had the last of the Grandidierite. We had the last of the Alexandrite, didn't we? Oh, my. That was a bit of a sneaky. And then these. OK. Can I ask how many just before we go to a star buy? Can I just, before we go to a star buy, just a second? Star buy. Do you know one of the things I love about Tanzanite? I love that every grade, I'm going to show you in a minute, but I'm just going to, every grade of Tanzanite is 1,000 times rarer than a diamond. So it doesn't matter whether you've got a nugget of Tanzanite, right up to a graded, a non-graded, an A grade, a double A plus, a triple A, a quad A. All Tanzanite in existence are officially, rarity-wise, because we've just been talking about the rarity of Grandidierite, are officially 1,000 times rarer than a diamond. And I always used to think, well, what does that mean? And I'd think, right, if I could visualise 1,000 diamonds in a pile, God, wouldn't that be lovely? 1,000 diamonds, there would be one Tanzanite.
If you just think that, you know, most ladies have got, if they've got engaged at any point, or even in their jewellery, lots of diamonds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm not engaged or married or anything, and I've got diamonds.
Yeah, because we have them to, you know, to go alongside other gemstones, but also we have them in, you know, I've got loads of pieces of jewellery that have got diamonds in them. I've got one ring that's got a very lovely Tanzanite in it.
There you go.
I've got pieces I've made from Jewellery Maker, but I've got one piece that I've managed to buy for myself.
Do you know, these as well are, to me, either that single solitary pendant because of the saturation of the colour and the amazing clarity, or one pair of drop earrings on just a silver or gold head pin, or, are you ready for these? I'm going to put them straight on. Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, gosh. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my. Do you see what I mean about that strength of colour, that saturation of bottomless violet blue? Let me hold that out so I can show you the clarity, if I may. Oh, look, hang on. Look at them pink as well. Look at that. Oh, do you know, they're so good. I'd almost call that pink. Oh. Oh my word, that's got to be some of the best Tanzanite we've got in the vaults.
Oh, the clarity as well.
And to get them in the... We never get drops. We never get beautiful, voluptuous, rounded, bottom, faceted drops of Tanzanite that good. And do you know what? That's what I bang on about all the time. I know I do. Tanzanite in the daytime is one thing. It's a royal blue, it's a beautiful blue, it's a rich blue. But Tanzanite at night time, I'm sorry. I know it actually isn't a colour change gemstone, but it tries to convince you it is.
I know. It sort of it's going like, oh, well, I'm beautiful cornflower blue during the day, and then I've got all these beautiful pinks at night.
Oh, it's unbelievable. I always remember when I first introduced my ex-boyfriend Mark to Tanzanite. I came home and I got a Tanzanite ring that I got, and showed him in the daylight. And he went, "Yep, lovely." And then on the night time we were going out, and when we were out in the lounge in the incandescent light, came in. He said, "Have you bought two?" I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Well, have you bought two rings?" And I said, "No." And he was honestly, he would have argued till he thought I was lying to him. And he said, "You know, have you bought two?" And I was like, "No." And then the next day I showed him again, and he went, "Oh, well, it looks different again." I went, "Yeah, because it's daytime and evening time."
Yeah.
Yeah, did you get it, Adam? He'd have argued till he was blue in the face. Anyway, but for me, I can show you against a white background. We've shown you against a black background in the recording. But for me, when Tanzanite goes onto the skin, it's like pearls. They want to be worn, don't they?
They do. They need to be worn because it just brings them to their absolute peak of natural beauty.
That's got to be one of our pinnacle strands of Jewellery Maker, of Tanzanite. It's got to be here on Jewellery Maker. It absolutely has to be. 24 sensational Tanzanite. Now, I say to people, when people sort of say to me and they go, oh, you know, if I was going to buy one Tanzanite, what would it be? This is the kind of strand I'd recommend. Because it's easy to set into jewellery.
It is.
In fact, for those people watching, with that droplet, with that top drill hole through the top there, how would you do it, Sarah?
So I would do a little briolette wrap.
Can you explain what that is?
I can. In fact, I can show you.
Do you mind? Because
No,
sometimes we
that's
bandy
fine.
that word about all the time, and I think for those of us that don't understand, we're a bit scared to ask.
Now I'm going to do it with a round gemstone, but it's exactly the
Okay.
same.
Have we got time for this, Becky, love? Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So really, really simple. Let me get my wire open.
Okay.
There we go.
Just a quick impromptu demo for you, my
I'll
lovelies.
just go find the end of the wire now. There
And
it
then
is.
we'll tell you the price point.
So you need a little piece of your, and it would be a 0.4 wire because they're a delicate drop.
Yep.
So that's why I've used a 0.4. And we only need a little piece. And
Imagine this is the Tanzanite.
yep, so you'll have a narrower top to the gemstone. It'll be a point rather than a round, but we can work that out.
Okay.
So you're going to bring your wires up to come over the gemstone, and you can pinch them together like that.
Yep.
You're going to take one of your two wires and wrap that around the other one, like so. So we'll do this a little bit tighter when you're at home. There we go.
Yep.
And then you've got two wires coming up to the top of the gem. The gem's already suspended. And then you take both wires round your pliers and create a little wrapped loop.
Okay.
Around there, like that. And then you just cut those two wires off. And that is
And is it briolette or briolette?
briolette.
Briolette.
A briolette wrap.
Briolette wrap. And
think
that,
yes.
if we can show you a little close-up, and then I'll show you a close-up of the top of the Tanzanite, if that's okay, Adam, just to explain how it would work on a pinpoint, on a point of a... That's beautiful. Thank you, lovely girl.
It's okay.
Then if I show you this, because where they're drilled at the top comes to a point. I'm sorry for everybody that knows how to do this, but I think it's only fair. I think I'll be using sterling silver wire as well, if I'm truthful.
Yeah, definitely.
The pinks within here, the clarity within these Tanzanite, superb. Now it is, as I said, what I would class as one of our pinnacle strands of Jewellery Maker. Of Tanzanite here at Jewellery Maker. Extraordinary gem quality Tanzanite. That one location gemstone, aren't they incredible? That's the should be, and I think we all agree. Totally agree. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 31 on there. Wow. 31.
Wow. So the biggest ones in the middle must be, well, a carat.
Easy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And a bit more, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easily. We are going to take the price per Tanzanite of this grade to... Pardon? Have you just halved the price? Oh. And that means £2.42 each. So for a pair of earrings, okay, you've got to put the shepherd hooks and the head pin in for the sterling silver wire, for example. But just for the Tanzanite alone, for a pair of earrings, you're talking less than a £5.
That's amazing.
Wow, at that quality.
And I can tell you that when I was looking to buy earrings to match my ring, I couldn't find Tanzanite on the high street that had the depth of colour to match. They were all very, well, basically not their colour.
No.
And, you know, when you're looking in a high street window and it says Tanzanite, and you're thinking, actually, really?
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. And I was so disappointed with what was available. And the prices were astronomical.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you basically want to treat yourself, this is amazing.
Exactly, yeah. Beautiful facet work as well, absolutely incredible. Now look at the time. Gosh. What are we talking about now, sorry? Which is? Is it 2? Black and white? Okay.
They're amazing.
I know, they're just... They're unbelievable. The colour on them, the pink.
Wow, 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 wow.
A bit special, aren't they?
They are.
Do you know, I'm sure I am that strand. I'm sure I do, and I paid way more than that. Okay, last of stock. I don't care though. I love them. I don't care. Okay, there are the last 44 chances. You've got black and white. We go monochrome. You've got number 2 in both at 0.45 mils. That's the size of your pearl that you're talking of going through. Your size number 2, 2 meters in total. You've got your black, you've got your white, natural silk, designed ideally for your pearl knotting.
Yeah,
That's the idea.
And always amazes me that the needle is built in the way it is.
It is clever, isn't it?
It is. It's so clever because
Can I show
they
you on the back
actually
there?
twist the silk into the needle.
It's very clever.
And, you know, you've got enough on there to make certainly a necklace and a bracelet, but probably 2 necklaces.
Well, yeah, because like Fleur says, you halve it. So technically, if you've got 2 meters, you've got a meter's worth of jewellery there to be pearl knotted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, always remember to work at the very far end away from the needle.
Sure, yeah.
So that you get the most off them, because you don't want to work close to the needle and then cut the needle off, because then you haven't got the needle attached anymore.
£1.48 and £1.47 for 2 meters of silk?
Aren't they normally that price on their own? Or more?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Moving swiftly on. Oh my word. Oh my. Oh, I'm sorry, they're a bit. Excuse me, just a second. Just a second, hang on. We've got some lovely goodies here. We might have to move some of these into the next hour, Becky. Wow, darling. You have snaffled some goodies. Little monochrome magic.
You can never have too many monochrome sea beads.
You can't, can you? No. Oh, hello. Mark, size 60. He'll be happy.
Is it Mark that's been taking all the size 6Os? Love to have words.
Well, actually, no, because he's, at the minute, size 6Os and super duos. You can't get enough love no money.
I know.
Can you? You literally cannot.
Every time I've asked for them, I said, no.
Yeah, no, he's been the same, but I'm just saying, if you've just seen them there, get your 6Os quick, because you're struggling to get them at the minute. Monochrome seed beads, we have got here 15 O's, oh my word. We've got 15 O's, we've got delicas, we've got 11 O's, 6 O's. Gosh, there's everything there. Oh, apart from 8, we've got 8 O there. Oh, excuse me. For goodness sake, woman. So, in fact, yes, that's not right. Come here, because that was distressing my producer. She said, will you please put the black with the white and the white, separate them. Hang on, sorry. There you go. Well, hang on. All right, everybody's got their own idea. I should set them up. Whatever. So, Mayuki round black seed beads 15O, black Mayuki seed beads 11O, and opaque black in the 6O. And then, in the white, we've got the delicas in the opaque chalk white in the 11O. We've got opaque chalk white in the 15O and the white salon in the 11O. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 tubes there.
And the delicas are normally a lot more
And
expensive.
6Os.
Yes.
When I went to, bear in mind, I've not been to Mayuki, but I've been to the Czech Republic, and I have seen at Preziosa, I have seen the work that goes in. I'm just saying, to making a seed bead.
Like,
I'm distressed.
I'd say if you took those
Yep.
and those,
Yep.
right, the rest are for free.
Yeah. Agreed. I love it when she's naughty. Not really upset with them. We're like, yes. Just pretend.
Oh, these
Oh,
are
bit of-
lovely.
Ooh.
They've got real iridescent lustre on them.
They have, haven't they?
Yes.
I'll tell you what. If you can get those under 10, less than a £5 each, whoop it in. I introduced the mid-show to that today, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I briefly introduced her. I said, let me tell you what we do on the late show. She went, what? I said, if you can do it, whoop it in. She went, oh, I like that. I said, you can't have it. It's ours on the late show. So, beautiful Baroque pearls. And what do we do if they're not Baroque?
So, but if it's not Baroque, don't fix it.
That's exactly right.
I had to get that.
That's exactly right. She said, hang on a minute. Less than a £5 each. Less £5 each. Now, after the break, Adam, our director, has requested a showstopper because we actually have the black opal as our best of March. Then we've got another kit, we've got another demo, and then for our best of March, we're going to give you some lowest ever price. That's our LEP section, which I know you absolutely love on The Late Show. So we've got 1 more hour live with you. Then we go into the repeats of our shows until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Cannot wait for tomorrow morning for you as well. But my goodness me, LEP, demo, kit, and straight after the break for the showstopper. All for our lovely director Adam, who is besotted with the black opal. We hope you are as well. See you in a minute.
Join us this Tuesday as Marie takes us around the world on a gemstone journey. We'll be travelling the Americas, Asia and Africa, exploring some of the world's most beautiful gemstones. That's Around the World this Tuesday on Jewellery Maker.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? For a limited time, we're offering new customers a wonderful free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful genuine gemstone strands in an organza bag. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will be automatically added to your order when you make your first purchase. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, colour and type will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your gemstones, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Hi, I'm Marie, the gemologist here at Jewellery Maker. I'd like to tell you about Wednesday, which is going to be a really interesting day. We've got Feldspar family showcases. So the Feldspar family is a really huge family of gemstones, and it includes everything from Amazonite, Labradorite, Moonstone, Andesine, a little bit of everything, and we've got all sorts of treats for you throughout the day. So tune in on Wednesday for Feldspar family showcases on Jewellery Maker.
Hi, I'm Lucy, and next week it's my birthday. Can you believe it? I'm going to be 21 again. I know. So would you like to join me next Thursday night? I can promise you lots of fun, a lot of cake, any excuse for cake, and amazing bargains. I've selected some extraordinary items and PR offers. There will be many. So I look forward to seeing you next Thursday for my birthday show.
Hi, I'm Marie, the gemologist here at Jewellery Maker. I'd like to invite you to join me on my Trends and Gem shows on Thursday morning. We've got all the usual treats, lots of geeky gem stuff, but also a very exciting new material has been handed to me. We've had it cut and faceted and tested, and I'm bringing it to you. It's called Azurite Barite. Here it is. Very, very beautiful material, and I'm sure you'd love to know the story. It's very exciting. So join me on Thursday morning for my Trends and Gem show.
Adam, my director, is so. It must be good for my director to ask because he never asks for anything, does he? He's very polite, Adam. Like he never. I mean, he's working with how many women? How many of us tonight? 4, 5 of us?
5 of us, I think.
Bless him. Is it 1, 2, 3,
4, 5.
Yeah, there's 5 of us, aren't there? Yeah. There's 5 women and Adam. There's only 6 of us in the building and 5 of us are women. Poor Adam never gets a word in. But tonight he said, "Can I please have that as a showstopper?" We were so shocked that he asked.
I know.
I'm like, yeah, all right then.
Okay.
I think you'll understand why.
Ooh, that's a bit special, isn't it? Very glitzy. I love my opals.
Yeah, a lot of us do, don't we? Do you know the majority of gemologists, because of the diversity and the range and the uniqueness of the build-up of the silica spheres in an opal, that actually they claim it to be their favourite gemstone out of all of them, because it's mostly crystal structures, isn't it?
Yeah.
But other gemstones. Anyway. Right. I think in a translucent jelly-style Ethiopian opal, I think the flashes of or pinfire flashes or full-on flashes of the neon greens and yellows and reds and oranges and purples, if you're lucky, are beautiful. But when you get this home, please take them out of this studio. Get them away from the nemesis of this studio. This is, without question, one of the most dramatic strands of opal you're likely to own. And I don't say that lightly, okay? I really don't. I've got the last 23. Now look at that. I mean, what we're talking about there is this smouldering black backdrop. And then inside, it is like going... Have you ever visited an arboretum at night? No. With all the trees that are lit from underneath with all the beautiful different colours?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, I have.
That's the effect that you get with a midnight, beautiful black style Ethiopian opal. And these are about as rare as they come from Ethiopia. Okay, now again, that is a beautifully lit lighting box. That's great. But again, I need you to see these away from this studio. The studio is the nemesis of an opal. Yes. There's no 2 ways about it. I'm going to try, if I may, try and show you these opals in the studio. But again, remember, it's worst case scenario. Okay, showing these in the worst light. Look at that. Do you not think, if I just keep your eye focused on that one in the centre for a moment, it is like volcanic lava. Just that one there for a moment. And again, you can see all the way, and it's not just a case of, oh, there's one, oh, there's one. It's every single gem on the strand, right down to the bottom, look. Right down to the smallest ones on there. Beautifully faceted, superb. But the effects that you get of that molten lava rare red, and remember, red, orange, purple are your 3 rarest colours. And you've got them in abundance, in kaleidoscopic, full-on neon. You know, like when you see a neon sign in a nightclub or a chip shop or somewhere like that. You know, somewhere that's got to it's got to stand out at night. Yeah?
Yeah, it's like that.
That's like that. It really is. And now, they've been so popular, we are down to the best of March. We're down to our last 23 available. Sorry, less than 20. Now, Adam, I know you can't, nobody can hear you. Can I reiterate, can I sort of tell everybody why is it tonight? Now, I've worked with you how long now? Off and on. How long have I worked with you? It's coming up for a while, isn't it? Yeah, it is years and years, isn't it? Now, this is the first time Adam's ever asked for a product to be brought in as a showstopper like that, ever.
Wow.
So Adam, I know nobody can hear you, but I can mention what you're saying. What is it about this strand that made you actually ask after all these years for something to be played? Okay. So when you were recording this, he's saying that there's gemstones on this strand where every single colour, including the 3 rare orange, red, purple, were all present in a gemstone. And I think you can actually see that as they go round. I mean, gosh, look at the green in there. I mean, there isn't a colour that you can't see, is there? I nearly did it again, Sarah. I'm so sorry. I've got Alison on the brain. I don't know why. Look at that.
Oh, it's just one that's gone round and it just went absolute.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Malachite green on me.
Oh, yeah. And then those volcanic reds, which are so bright they look like molten lava.
Yeah.
And then you've got that green that is just ridiculously neon.
Yeah. This is everything an opal should be.
A black opal, yeah, but rarity-wise.
Yeah, definitely. All those colours because you know, it's easy to sort of get opals that possibly show you one colour.
Yeah, possibly the yellow or the green,
Yeah.
but... Right then, Jean has bought 3. Jean, do not blame you whatsoever, my love. Deborah, well done. Collector, well done. Collector, well done. Collector, well done. Debbie, good luck. Yvonne, good luck. Dorothy, well done. Black Ethiopian opal. And do you know what the good news is? Even though you checked out at $44.95, Jean... Now, Jean's bought 3. So you're going to have to look after Jean. Okay? Just for you, Jean, and everybody else that's checked out, obviously. 10 carats of soup. Ooh.
Whoa. Oh. I wonder.
Can you imagine? I know only 4 people got it, but can you imagine that incredible 1 carat Ethiopian opal earlier as the central stone?
Yes.
With that as your strand? As in, oh my word. Oh my word. Okay, I'm way over allocated. Oh my goodness me. Now, if you saw how many people that we disappointed with the 1 carat Ethiopian opal gemstone earlier, I'm sorry. This is going to happen again now. I'm down to the last 7. Suzanne, Collector, Rio, Brenda, oh my goodness me, I can't keep up with you all. Sorry. They are about to go. I'm down to the last 6. I think 5 might be because somebody's just checked out on the telephone as well. Rio, you've got to be quick in Greater London. Brenda, Debbie, it's now a race to the finish line on the last 4. Oh my goodness me, what an extraordinary strand. And again, a little bit like the Grandidierite that I mentioned earlier, you do want to justify this and prove that you've got black Ethiopian opal. It's one of the most collectible opals. Charlotte, Carlene, hello, my friend in Arizona. Oh, good. My stepdad just visited Arizona. He loved it. Collector in Hampshire, Rio, Brenda, Debbie, Carlene, you've got to be quick. Mary and Kent has just come in as well. Well done. Last 2 chances. Oh, he's going to get it. Oh, I'm so nervous for you. $29.95. What a great choice, Adam. Well, does that make you happy that everybody agrees with you, Ad? Yeah? They love it. Absolutely love it. Anne's just... I think we're down to 1 because Anne's just come in. Has that computer not checked that because Anne's just got 1? Elle, you've got to be quick as... Oh, hang on. Somebody's just increased their order to 2. I've got 1 left. Oh, no. Bit sexy, aren't they?
Oh, yes.
Ooh. Caught it. It's caught it. Caught it. Sorry if I made you jump then. Sorry. Right there. Isn't it unusual to get those in a pear drop?
It is very unusual.
Usually we have them in cabochons.
Yes.
Don't we?
I know.
Well, you could class those, the size of those, as a cabochon drilled on a strand.
You could.
I'm having a whole conversation with Sarah.
Yes, so sizable.
Oh gosh, they're lovely, Sarah.
They are, aren't they?
They're really lovely.
These are the sort of things my children just go nuts over
Yeah,
as well.
I bet. I'm not surprised. We have got, now earlier on as well, in Sarah's previous kit, we had those little 4mm corals, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah, they look really pretty. These are sea fossil coral. And just look at the detail. Aren't they beautiful?
They are. They're so beautiful.
Look at that, like little flowers.
Yep.
Aren't they? Sea fossil coral. What a beautiful strand. Look at that. Look at, oh my, oh, look at that. Wow.
I love that one. That's
Oh,
really...
Annie, isn't that beautiful? I'd buy the whole strand just for that.
Yeah.
How many have I got? They're quite, they look, let me just double check. Yeah, there's slight variation, graduation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got 13 on my strand. Can I just show you that on? That's so pretty. Really like that.
Yeah.
That's lovely, look. Nice neutral strand, isn't it?
It is. It is. And it's just they've got so much character and personality.
Yeah.
They're lovely.
I really like those. Also, we're going to, we're sending them out with a silver spacer. Okay, if I just show you that there. But in the kit, there's also the gold.
Yes.
When I say gold, I'm actually gold-plated 925 sterling silver. That's the kind of spacer. And it's the twisted tubes. I'll show you those now as well. There you go. Twisted tubes, which I haven't seen for ages.
Yeah.
We used to do these all the time, didn't we, Saz?
We did.
So a bit of twister armour. And you get 10 of those. They're 12mm long by 3mm, good aperture, 10 metres of gold colour silver plated wire in 0.4 and 10 metres of gold colour silver plated in 0.8 as well. I love the way our findings match our wire beautifully as well.
That's it, absolutely, perfectly.
So if I pop those back on the board so you can see everything together. Now that's 2 kits on the late show tonight. We're going to take under £20, so we're actually practically halving this kit. Okay, that means we're going to give you a £19.85 saving. So just to show you, look, you can either use the silver spaces that we're sending out, or you can, that works well, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, I can actually see. Do you know, I would have gone with silver anyway, but I actually think the gold works better.
Really brings out the tones, doesn't it?
Really does, doesn't it? £19.95 on that one. Brilliant. And it's just, I tell you what, I love these sea fossil coral. They're great, aren't they? Really, really lovely. Now then, Sarah Elvin.
Yes.
Can we have a look at your gorgeous jewellery, please, young lady?
Certainly can.
If that's okay with my lovely team. Let's give everybody a good goosey gander. Oh, you have gone, we've gone a bit luxurious here, haven't we?
We have.
Tell you what, this is what I love about you guest designers. I mean, how do you keep coming up with all these ideas for design? How do you do it?
I don't know.
Seriously, how do you do it?
No idea. Just sometimes things talk to you.
Really?
Yeah. Literally, sometimes I'll wake up and I'll have a dream about the jewellery that I'm going to make from a kit.
Wow.
So,
thank you for that. Sorry, our director just said he had a dream about alligators last night.
Through me.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Thank you for that, Adam. I take it everything was all right at the end of the alligator dream. Not really, no. Okay. Oh, good. All right then. Okay, then out of all that beautiful array of jewellery, which technique are you thinking you're going to show us?
I'm going to show you how to sort of start to put together the big neckline piece.
Okay.
The one with all the scrolls.
Okay.
So, and it's quite easy once you break it down.
Well, great. Good news. Okay. I'll believe it when I see it, if you don't mind me saying.
Yeah. Okay. So, how you start? Basically, this started off with those spacers. And I thought, wow, can I use those spacers? And they've got such a sizable drill hole through them.
Yeah.
I thought, great, I can get my wire through there. So what I did was, what you need to do for each little section of, that's the sort of 2 triangular shapes, is you need to cut equal sizes of wire.
Okay.
So whatever size wire you cut, you're going to have an equal size. Now, these ones are going to make slightly bigger connectors. So I made one set that was slightly bigger for the centre, and then the ones at the other end are slightly smaller either side. So these are going to be for my centre, and then I've just cut about an inch off and made the other ones with those. But you'll need to cut them all the same size to start off with. Okay. Because once you start scrolling it like this, you have no idea how much wire's actually gone into the scroll.
So make them all the same length.
Make them all the same length. And so I've done one section already. So all you need to do is pop your second wire.
And that's the 0.8?
That's the 0.8, yeah. Through the centre of the spacer, and then bend those wires up, and hopefully they're just about the same length. If they're not, you can take a tiny bit off, but I've pretty much got them in the middle. And what I'm going to do is create these open spirals on the end. So the open spirals are very much similar to doing a closed spiral, like apart from you don't bring the wire back to itself to touch. So to start off with, you're going to create the centre. Now, what I'm going to do is just use my round nose pliers, and can you see I'm guiding that wire? I'm not really forcing it, and I'm allowing the pliers to guide the wire around so that we get the open spiral. And I always turn my work upside down.
Because it's easy to work in a certain
It is, because
direction.
Whichever way you're happier working. And again, we're going to come in, grab the very tip of that wire. And quite often I'll just work the wire against my fingertip. Go slowly and steadily, rather than doing that in great big sections. Now what you want to do is make sure that they're sort of the same. So to create them to go the same, I can just, now that they're a little bit bigger, use my hands to bring those together. So it's roughly the same on both sides.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And then we need to create the scroll work that's going to go on the top of them.
Lovely.
So to do that, again, you will cut all your scroll wires the same length. So this
Okay.
one is the same length as that one. And we're just going to do pretty much the same thing, but we've not got anything to work against. So create one spiral on one end, and then turn your work 180 degrees so that spiral's facing the bottom.
Yep.
And then you can work the other spiral. And then just start to bring that in. Once you've got your spiral started, you can be in control pretty much of that wire. Because it's a 0.8, it's a lot easier to manipulate. So, yeah. There we go.
This is handy actually because both Alison was using these scrolls in her beautiful fiver and hazel rabbits.
Yeah.
And then Rachel was trying to do it in her elephants yesterday.
Yeah.
Not trying, was doing it in her elephants yesterday. And now you're using it in this design. So that proves that within the space of 2 days, that's 3 of our fantastic guest designers all doing scrolls, and actually proves just how differently you can use them.
Yeah, definitely. They're totally versatile. So I've got my top section, my main section, and I've now got my 2 scrolls that are going to sit on the top. So just check your scrolls are fairly symmetrical, then turn one the opposite way.
Okay.
So we've now got those sections that can sit on there.
Beautiful.
So just when you're creating something like this, you just sort of play around with the shapes and sizes and see how you want things to work.
Yeah.
So basically then I needed to start to build this and lock it together. So I'm going to use my 0.4 wire.
Okay.
Okay. And what I did was I actually locked both sides of this scroll to start off with, but actually, probably looking back in hindsight, was probably an easier way of doing it.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you the easier way of doing it. So what I need is about 12 inches of my 0.4 wrapping wire.
Okay.
And I'm going to take one of my beautiful drops, and I've made a little tiny spiral of the 0.8 wire, which is 5 coils long, and all I did was wrap that around my round nose pliers.
Okay.
Very, very simple. And, just get that there, I'm going to go through my gemstone with my 0.4 wire. Oops, let's go that way, let's see the drill hole on that side. And the 0.4 does go through all of these. Sometimes you just have to give it a little twist. Oh, don't prove me wrong now. Going to be awkward. Oh, you are going to be awkward. Let's tell you.
So you think it's because you've got like a kink in the end?
Yeah, it could
just
be.
That might. Sometimes it can be just that, can't
oh,
it?
It can. It can just be just.
So it can be a kink in the end
There
of
you
the
go,
wire. There
see
you go.
that?
I think it's
There
just the
you
kink
go.
in the end of the wire.
Yeah. See that one? Now you've missed out.
Yeah. Now you're not in the design, you
That's
naughty
it.
boy.
Right. So when we talked about the briolette wraps, this is kind of where we were going with the Tanzanite. And so just going to pinch that across and create that little triangle. And in this instance, because I'm not going to be creating a loop, I can just pinch those 2 wires and twist them once around each other, like so. Then I can bring those 2 wires back to each other, post them through my little spiral of wire, and then I'm going to take both those wires up through where I've already taken these 2.8. So you can see the drill holes through these are.
Yeah,
When I
brilliant.
say drill holes, the pathway. And then put those through. And then take 1 wire to one side and 1 wire to the other side just to lock it into position.
Yep.
So now I've got that in there. I'm then going to bring that wire and wrap it a couple of times around. So this is why I've not locked these now, because this makes life a lot easier. When I'd locked them, I'd had to wire wrap this a little bit, well, posting it through a gap rather than having an open section. And then I can bring my scroll in. Now this is where you need to just turn your work over, and I can go through the scroll and wrap that once around the scroll. I'll try and move my fingers out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. So I've just wrapped once around the scroll there, and then I'm going to come around again, and then I'm going to just wrap the wire oops, around that section there. And you can move these scrolls, because if it's not quite the right shape, you can just move that out of the way. And then I'm just going to go around the scroll once more, just to lock that into position. Okay. And because nothing's locked onto each other at the moment, that was really easy to wrap into position. And I can just then clip that wire off. And then you can see that one's already in position. I'm just going to get myself a little piece more of my 0.4.
Yep.
And don't be tempted to take too little a piece of 0.4 because it just makes your life tricky. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to, again, just wrap around the bottom part of the scroll, like so. And then I'm going to start to come into this section of the scroll here. To start to lock this into position. Now at home you would take a lot longer and wind your wire up until you get to...
You've got the luxury of time at home, haven't you?
Yeah, so until you get to the section where you're going to be able to wrap these two scrolls to each other.
Yep.
And again, so do that, like so, oops, through there. And then just wrap that until you've got those two sections done. So all I did was wrap up that little section there, and then wrap those two to each other, and then pull that through. And then the last thing to do is another little section where you're just going to wrap these two to each other. So just going to go through that one, wrap once.
I bet you just made that so much easier for yourself than the first time you made it.
Oh yeah.
But that's the great thing about jewellery making. You can do the same design again and just make it easier for yourself.
That's it.
Because it's a learning process, even for you experienced guest designers.
Yeah, definitely. So again, wrap through there, back through this one. So don't be tempted to wrap around both of them together, because what will happen is they'll just sit over the top of each other instead of sitting next to each other. So always wrap just around one frame at a time, like so. And then if you need to swap to wrap around the other frame, swap over and wrap around the other one. Yep. And then you can push all your little wraps together. And you can see now, once I get rid of all those tails of wire, that section is now done. I'm ready to start that section on the other side.
Okay.
And do exactly the same thing to mirror the other side.
Okay.
And then the other section, so if I bring the other ones over, bring the necklace over.
Okay, yeah.
So you can see, it's there, lurking. So the other sections are just the same scrolls, but then I've only got one spiral across the top instead of having the two.
Okay.
So that one's sitting in the middle.
Lovely.
And all I did to join them together was on the bottom of the spirals that join each other, use a little couple of sort of gizmo coils and add the gemstone, so they went through and attached there, and then I've just created a couple of jump rings, just big jump rings to sit between the sections, so that gives you the movement, so you've got that articulation.
That's lovely as well, isn't it?
So it sits on the neckline beautifully. If I'd have made that all sort of solid, because even I've got a little bit of articulation in that V shape there. If I'd made it solid, it wouldn't sit on the neckline so well.
No, agreed.
You'd have to, you know, basically wear it once and sort of mould it to your neckline.
Yeah.
Whereas this will actually move with you.
Clever.
And then just a little bit of chain, but added some jump rings onto the top, a little bit of chain and a clasp. And I just thought, you know, that's quite ornate, but actually lets the gemstones come to the forefront.
It really does. And you've only used 5.
I've only used 5, yeah.
That is lovely. Thank you.
That's okay.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
And I know Sarah just mentioned there about Gizmo. If you watched the show back yesterday morning, Alice and Terry did a Gizmo demo with the Gizmo tool that we had on the show yesterday. Okay. Now, we've got a message coming in from Katrina. Evening, lovely ladies. Hello, lovely. My designs usually pop up in my head just as I'm getting into bed, so I keep a pad and pencil by me at all times. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I do. I have no pad next to my bed. I normally wake up about 4 o'clock in the morning and just and go back to sleep. Because if I don't, I dream about them and think I'm going to forget what it was. And it kind of stops me sleeping.
Oh, okay. Great idea. Sarah says, I had to have all of that black stripe agate. I do not blame you at all. I'm going to do the same. Ladies, too stunning to leave alone, she says. Thank you, she says. I totally agree. absolutely 100. I'm going to be doing what you did, Sarah. I'm going to be buying all 3 shapes.
Yes, yeah, definitely. They are stunning.
They are. Really nice. Right. Ah. Oh, are you? Oh, okay. Now, hang on a minute. Let's kickstart our lowest ever price half an hour showcase. That means that nobody will have ever got any of these treats any lower than you're going to get them tonight. Every single item in the next half an hour. Is that right? You sure? Including our first star buy of yellow sapphire. Ooh. Lowest ever price. Oh. Ooh. Oh, hello. Blimey. Now I'm going to give you a little heads up. When we did this last week, myself and my lovely team, we had 2 sapphires when we did this, and they both sold out in seconds. Please don't drop, please. Let's get the claw. Let's get the claw. Sorry, and I bet I'm going to have fingerprints all over that now. Sorry. Let me try it here. It's not the easiest thing to pick up at all. Don't make it easy for us, do they, Sarah?
No, they don't.
Okay. Sorry, it's really not easy to pick up. Sorry, just bear with me a second. And I will do my... I can't even flip it over. There you go. Come on, you. Come on. Doesn't want to pick up, does it, Sarah?
No.
Let's try. Oh, let's try again. No, come on. I'm going to try one more time with that. Just bear with me, and then if I can't do it, Sarah's going to have a go. To be honest, I might have to go from the recording, because it's not an easy shape to pick up at all. Doesn't even want to sit down flat on the book, does it?
There we go. Oh, no.
Okay, we got it. Took a while, I do apologise. Sorry. A calibrated half a carat of brilliant cut, bright, phenomenal clarity of yellow sapphire. Oh my goodness gracious me, that is good.
It is, it's beautiful.
Wow. 6x4mm, brilliant cut, incredible bright yellow. Wow. Sapphire. That is good.
It is, it's really good.
That is really good. Okay, we're talking about half a carat, USD M24. Now, Becky, producer-wise, lovely, can you give me an idea? We're going to do something similar to what we did on those really naughty sapphires last week? She says yes. Really? Brilliant. Come on then. Whoop it in. Because we did, if you were watching the Late Show last week, we did 2 amazing. We did an oval and we did a pear drop of brilliant blue sapphire. And it went under £20 and they sold out in seconds. Wow. 1895. Christina says, OMG. Here we go. Got my sapphire in the morning, going to put it in a ring for my mother's 70th birthday. Oh. Wow, Katrina. Nice. Well done. Well done. What would you do with that, lovely?
Do you know, because I really want to have a go at metal clay, silver clay. I think I'd have to practice on something else, but then that would go into the silver clay piece.
Wow.
Yeah.
I went into Tracy Spurgeon's silver clay workshop last week. Oh, they were having a lovely time.
Yeah.
Oh, they were having a lovely time with Tracy Spurgeon last week. USD M24, Angela, well done, Suzanne, well done, Leslie, Beverly, Caroline, Denise, Gabby, and the list goes on. A calibrated half a carat, which is brilliant. Brightest gem quality, super brilliant cut sapphire in that bright, fancy yellow. That is amazing, look at that. Just glitters, doesn't it?
It does. It's almost like, you know, I think that's nicer than a canary diamond.
I'm with you. I am with you. I'd actually think about buying 2 and making those into prong set earrings.
Yeah.
I really would. Has anybody been to see Dumbo yet?
No.
The films are available. I just wondered what it was like. I wondered if anybody had been.
Children don't think it's going to work.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you know they're used to Dumbo being a cartoon, not a.
Yeah, but you could say the same with Jungle Book and Beauty and the Beast and Cinderella. They've all worked, haven't they?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Well, I think if you think Aladdin, all the other remakes, I think have worked really, really well.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to have a report back from someone who's seen it.
Might go and see that this week. Collected Trisha, Rio, Leslie, Gabby, Denise. Good luck, good luck. I'm sorry it took me so long to pick it up. I apologise. The Lion King's coming out soon, isn't it? I do apologise. Which one did you say?
Ooh. There.
Oh,
Real impact.
Leah. Look at them.
Ooh. Real impact pieces.
Aren't they just?
Do you know, I want to wire work right round the edge of those.
Do you?
And then just create a frame running right round the edge of them.
Great, big, huge. They look like countries, don't they?
They do.
Countries of gorgeous lapis natural lazuli. I mean, the lovely thing is as well, on that strand you will get 4, guaranteed. And they'll add up to 90 carats. They're cool, man. They are cool. Why do I always say man afterwards? I don't know why. I'm sorry. I don't know why I do that. I always do that. I go, cool man. Or cool dude. Is it a brummy thing? Oh dear. Brummy. There are certain things that are brummy.
Yeah.
Like an island instead of a roundabout.
Oh, okay.
Do you call it a roundabout?
Yeah, roundabout.
Yeah, we call it an island up here.
Oh, okay.
Turn left at the island.
I'll be looking for a small bit of land in a body of water.
Yes, if ever you come to Birmingham, you hear us go, turn right at the island. It's a roundabout.
We have got a roundabout near where I live. It's called the Isle of Scilly. And it's actually a roundabout.
Ah, well, Kleshna was saying earlier, she's got a roundabout that she knows about that's actually called the Magic Roundabout because there's so many roundabouts.
Yeah. It's all the mini roundabouts.
Yeah, called the Magic Roundabout. There's T-shirts being designed and everything, apparently. Anyway. Becky, come on, you can do better than that. We promised everybody a lowest ever price, didn't we, Sarah?
We did.
So, sorry, I'm just fascinated by Leah's coat that she's wearing.
I know.
It's very 80s. Very bright look. Can you see how bright that is? I don't think you can't see how bright that is. It's proper 80s, isn't it?
Definitely.
Are they in? Don't know. Apparently, yes. Is it? You got that in the charity shop? Wow, that's nice. Okay. $19.95. Sorry, I'm just fixated by that. That means each one of those huge slabs of lapis is less than a £5. I'm sorry we can't show that coat on telly, but it's got wording on it. We're not allowed. They're lovely. Well done. Ooh. Are they what I think they are? You doing lowest ever price on red spinel? Red spinel, the master of disguise. Because the whole point of the red spinel is the master of disguise because he's the prince's ruby and the crown jewels. And
Gosh, that's
everybody thought
so
he was a
red.
ruby. I know, that is delicious. That's proper what we deem to be a pigeon blood red of ruby. But far, far, far rarer. I mean, how often do we put a gold tassel on? Gold tassel tells you something about that strand. Yet again, the wonderful location that is Madagascar is responsible for yet another soup. I mean, the ground in Madagascar must be so special, mustn't it?
I know. And I think it's just because of all that tectonic movement and
Yeah.
the fact that, you know, things have moved so much in the area that it's not recently, but
Well, yeah,
billions and thousands of years ago.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing. I mean, can you imagine just going there and getting all these gemstones?
Oh, I'll just be in my element. I'll tell you what as well, spinel, because it's right up there on the Mohs hardness scale. So if you think about, there's only three gemstones technically. I don't really class ruby and sapphire as two separate gemstones because they're pretty much identical apart from the colours. So the makeup is identical. They're identical twin sisters. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
So I actually class ruby and sapphire as one, technically at 9 on the Mohs hardness scale, the only gemstone, and diamond at 10. These are right up there. These are 8 on the Mohs hardness scale, so they're tough.
That's it. So it's like an everyday piece of jewellery. You could wear it as a bracelet.
Even as a bracelet, where it's going to get knocked a lot, or a lot more than, let's say, earrings would, for example.
Yeah.
Now, lowest ever price is wonderful on yellow sapphire. Red spinel, oh my. Okay, I just heard the price. I would now check out. Instantly, would you, Sarah?
Yes, definitely. Totally.
Never before has this every single item that we're bringing you now before we go off air at 10 o'clock live is going to be a lowest ever price. Does that make you feel good when you buy them from Jewellery Maker that you know you've paid less than anybody?
Yeah, of course it does.
Of course it does.
Everyone likes
We'd
it.
be
Everyone
fibbing
likes a good deal, don't they?
We do indeed. It's a good feeling when you think you've got something for less than you should have paid for it.
Yes.
It's a nice feeling.
Oh.
Oh.
That's a lot less.
Leah. I've popped it on. $26.95. Why was that funny, you lot? They're all laughing at me in the studio. Is that funny, Sarah?
It's just the face you pulled.
Did I pull a funny face? Oh, did I? Don't even know you're doing it, do you? Apparently, like when I put my lipstick on my makeup on, apparently I really pout. I don't think I do, but apparently I do. I go, apparently when I'm doing makeup.
Oh, I haven't noticed that.
No, I didn't think I did, but apparently I've had a few people tell me to. I put my tongue out when I'm excited, like that.
Should we do selfies next? Should we do selfies next?
I don't do selfies, no. I don't think I've ever used the turnaround button on my phone. No.
I've done it by accident. When you go to take a normal photo and you actually press the button and it turns around and it looks, gets you not looking your best.
Yeah, it's like whenever my dad or my stepdad or any of my friends try and FaceTime me, I'm like, I just go delete, reject. I don't like a video phone call.
Why do they need to see what you're doing?
No, just what's wrong with an old-fashioned phone? I don't want people. Oh no. And I think you look really weird in that bit, don't you?
Yeah. The only time I've done sort of video phone calling was when I was on holiday because I wanted to show hubby what he was missing.
Yeah, okay.
So that's fine.
Here's where you could have been.
Yeah, if you weren't working.
Yeah, I don't like it. Elizabeth, are you in the bath? Now, we had a message on the morning show yesterday, Late Show crew. You know our Elizabeth was in the bath. She actually said, I'm not in the bath this morning. We went, oh, right, got yourself out, have you, Elizabeth?
Was she in the shower?
She never said, she just said, I'm not in the bath. Because all the team went on the morning show, of course they don't know Elizabeth had been in the bath, and they all went, what does that mean, not in the bath? I went, it's our Elizabeth, she's always in the bath when she messages in. She's obviously a Late Show bather.
Definitely.
She likes to bathe at night.
I like a bath in the morning though.
Do you have a bath or a shower?
I have a bath.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I wash my hair in the shower and then I have a bath.
Do you? Oh no, I like a shower. Well, as long as you bathe, as long as we're clean.
That's it.
Doesn't matter how we get there, does it?
No.
Now then, even from there, even before Leah gives you a close-up, you can see from a distance. They've got some lustre,
They have.
haven't they?
Yes. They're going to get you noticed, aren't they?
Aren't they just black onyx? Oh, there are some gemstones that are just sexy no matter what you do with them. And it's them. They're sexy. You can understand why the big sort of fashion design houses make jewellery out of this, can't you?
Yeah, because it's got such impact and such lustre. And you can get them in nice, beautiful, sizable pieces like this, and the faceting on there is so beautiful.
Yeah, look at those close-ups there on that recording. Can you see we've done triangular facets? Look, all over those pear drops, look, there's a light hitch. Can you see triangle, triangle, triangle? Isn't that clever?
It is. It must take more to do that than a normal facet.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, it's another lowest ever price. Every penny that is possible to be removed from the price of these is going to happen. DYRU for... Oh, crikey, O'Reilly. That did stop me. Did you notice that? It was like...
Yeah.
And it's not often that I'm rendered speechless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 11. £6.62. Well done, everybody. Black. Black, a jet black. Because sometimes there are certain gemstones that say they're black and they're not quite black. Does that make sense?
Yeah, they've got a silvery tone to them.
Yeah, like a black obsidian, or you know,
or some
or
sort
black
of
agate's got some
one.
banding and it takes the edge off it a little bit. But black spinel and black onyx, oh, when you want that shot of black, that's it. And I tell you what, again, sorry, my lovely, but again, it withstands a great polish, so it can take.
Yeah, and they just have that slightly sort of waxy lustre to an onyx, which is really nice. I do like that.
Yeah, I like that. It's really nice. So DYRU48, 60 carats of black onyx at £6.60. I'm very excited because I've just remembered something in my fridge.
Oh, what's in your fridge?
I've got no food in my house at the minute. I need to go food shopping. Right. I only had a hot cross bun this morning because lovely Alison Terry left 2 packets of Marks and Spencer's hot cross buns in the studio. Yes. So Alison, I took one home. Thank you. Thank you. And I had that for breakfast. The only food I've got. I've just remembered. Do you know what I have got in my fridge?
Is it wine?
I've always got alcohol in the fridge, but yeah. Sounds awful, doesn't it? In my outside part. But do you know what I've just remembered? I've got a Marks and Spencer's of the shops are available. Fresh cream chocolate eclair cake. Oh. Now, do I eat it? Because I'm getting weighed by my personal trainer in the morning. Do I eat it?
Yes. Yes. It's only eclairs.
Or do I wait, get weighed, go and have my training session, come back and the treat could be a cake?
Oh, that's probably
Do you think that's a better idea?
Yeah, it's definitely carrot on the end of the stick, isn't it? For doing the training session.
Yeah. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Oh, wow. Is that like microfaceted fluorite?
Ooh.
Oh. Tell you what, in the last few days I've had the best microfaceted gemstones. I've had chrome darkside. In microfaceted. Oh, it was we only had 77. Gone. And there was beautiful dark blue sapphire. I thought it was black spinel. It was that dark blue. It was absolutely stunning. Ooh. Oh. Sorry, I was so knocked out with this chrome darkside. I literally haven't stopped going on about it. Everybody's like, will you shut up about the microfaceted chrome? No. Look. Ombre fluorite microfaceted. They're lovely, aren't they?
So sparkly.
Aren't they? Little ditties.
And for fluorite, because fluorite I always think is, a soft focus gemstone.
Yeah.
But they've got real sparkle
and half,
as well.
haven't they?
Those facets. That's amazing. So you've got the soft focus and then you've got that paparazzi flash.
Yeah.
They are
Wow.
Oh, I love those.
They are pretty special.
Yes.
Okay, yet again on our gorgeous fluorite microfaceted. So if we get these under £20, we'll be doing very well, as we know, on a microfaceted gemstone strand. However, lowest ever price on the Late Show this evening for you, under £10.
All that work.
Mm-hmm.
Let alone a fabulous gemstone. Oh.
You know, I knew that was going to happen. Sorry, she was chatting. I was like,
Have a look at the price. Oh my goodness.
How do I pronounce your name? I don't know. You should eat the cake and buy another one for after your training session, Zena. Sounds like a plan to me. Then that defeats the object of me having a personal trainer, though, doesn't it? Gail said, I've literally just eaten an eclair from Barnet Hill Garden Centre. Yummy. Ah, did you think I was watching you then? I bet Gail thought.
I haven't had an eclair in ages.
I haven't had one in a long time. I bought 2 for me and the boy, and I haven't seen the boy, so I'm now stuck with one. Oh. And it's literally, I've just remembered it's there. Just remembered, I've literally just gone.
Forget. I'd never forget there was cake in the fridge.
I don't know. I think so. I never have them. I never have cake in the fridge. Never. Never. Never.
We only have cake if my youngest makes cake. And he makes really good cakes. Made scones the other weekend.
Oh, really? Well, like a scone.
Yeah.
I heard about Barbara Streisand talking about how she has her scones when she comes to the UK. She doesn't like raisins in her scones, and she differs between pudding, but she doesn't use jam. And I thought, what a great idea. Do you know what Barbara Streisand puts on her scones? Mushed up, crushed up fresh strawberries, and then the clotted cream. I thought, oh, because she said jam's too sweet. I thought, oh, I like that idea.
Yeah, it can be.
Barbara
can't it?
Streisand.
It can be a bit too sweet.
Barbara Streisand. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. Right then, in the meantime... Hang on, just put that in there, sorry. Okay, it's the last live late show star bite of Monday, the 1st of April. That's the last one. This can never be repeated. That's it, star bite. Did you like that, Adam? I've just given them all a little boost in the break, in that little sting, haven't I? And they've all gone, yay! Right then. Kyanite. Kyanite. In a lowest ever price. I know. It's not something that we need to do, but my God, wow.
Well, that matches your top beautifully too.
Do you know? Because I've got blues and whites in that top, you're quite right actually. That suits it better than the Tanzanite that we had on earlier, despite the quality of the Tanzanite. It suits it better than the lapis lazuli. Suits it better than the sapphire. That's just perfect.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It is.
Do you own any kyanite?
I do.
Do you?
I do.
What have you made it into?
I haven't yet.
Oh, you just got strands. Oh, have you?
Yes.
I've got a lovely... In fact, I might see if I can remember to bring it in tomorrow. Oh, will I remember? Oh, I've got a busy day. I'm going for lunch with my friend, going for a training session. Got to clean the kitchen floor in the morning. No, I don't know. I might not have time. I won't promise myself. But I've got a lovely double flower, floral, gorgeous kyanite ring. Absolutely love it. And every time I wear it, somebody comments. Every time. And you could turn those into lovely little flowers, couldn't you, those rondelles?
You could.
Lovely ickle flowers. Kyanite. Beautiful kyanite, rich royal blues. And what I love, this is a little bit like our chrome diopside. Every time we bring you kyanite, every time we bring you chrome diopside, we are consistent with the quality of the colour tone.
Yes. Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah, definitely. Those are so
They're
beautiful.
amazing, aren't they?
Do you know, for me, I think kyanite is it's a great gemstone, but it's one of those that I feel you can wear with so many things.
Yeah.
Because it's like your favourite pair of denims. It kind of just will go with everything
That's
you wear.
a good point, actually. You think about the amount of colours of tops and things that you put, and shoes that you put, and boots that you put with denim.
Yeah.
You forget that, don't you, actually? That's a good point.
And this is, when I first, sort of started using sort of blue gemstones, I was sodalite and things like that, and lapis, and they do go beautifully with all of those things. But this is the glitzy.
This is when when they sort of add all the beautiful crystal studs to your high-end jeans.
Yes, that's it. So you're going out denim.
You're out,
Yeah.
Oh, you're out, your posh ones.
Yes.
Yeah. So, kyanite, just remember which section we're in here on the Late Show tonight. Lowest ever price. $44.90. We've gone straight down. So we've gone straight down to $44.94. Would you like to see that on one more time? Everybody's like, do you mind if I say this? I don't care if you do or you don't. I'm putting it on. Isn't that rude? But you know anything? I just want to see those on again.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. That's so rude. That was so selfish. But come on, do you blame me?
No, not at all.
I mean, look at... That's why, like you said about all those beautiful colours of blue gemstones, that is why people say it's their favourite colour.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, because it just goes so beautifully with so many other colours in your wardrobe, and and it doesn't matter whether what complexion you are either.
Exactly,
it just suits, and I think Ice is one of those that really lifts your skin tone as well. It gives you that real beautiful.
Is it me? Or do you think that wardrobe is a really weird word?
Yeah.
It's a weird word, isn't it?
I could get the robe bit, because that's what you would have put in.
Wardrobe.
Yeah, don't know.
Every time I look at my wardrobe, I think, you're a
But there
funny
again,
name,
cupboard's
you
weird,
are.
because it's cupboard.
Cupboard? Well, I can almost get that, because I suppose if you did store cups in a, cup, that I could... But wardrobe?
I know. It's a weird one, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Wardrobe, open the wardrobe. It catches me every time I say it. And I was thinking, don't know if I like that.
But I do like the French word, bienvenue.
Is that wardrobe?
That's welcome.
Oh, I was going to say something about I thought that was a low or something beyond that.
Yeah,
I was thinking, you threw me completely then. I was thinking, I'm sure that's not wardrobe.
I always see it when you go into to a town. It says bienvenue on.
Oh, I'm dodgy stuff. I was
town.
thinking,
I think it's a nice word.
what about that? You forgot your DVD? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. All right then. Okay. Oh, hello.
Oh.
Is that Sapphire? Is that Sapphire? Wow. Oh, by the way, can I just as well wish our lovely Lucy Nichols, our presenter, happy birthday today?
Yay! Happy birthday!
She sings, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Lucy, happy birthday to you. It's her birthday today.
I'm working with Lucy on Thursday.
Oh yeah? We can wish her a happy belated birthday.
I can.
So you're on again Thursday, are you on the Late Show?
Yeah, I am.
Fabulous. So, lowest ever price on micro-faceted sapphires. Guaranteed, lowest ever price. They are fabulous, aren't they?
They
Great
are.
quality sapphires as well.
Beautiful quality. I love the colour palette you've got running across as well. They're almost sort of on
It is
braid
lovely.
for
Well,
you.
they are on braid,
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah. Now, we've always stayed at $34.95, and I think we can absolutely agree we're totally justified 100% in $34.95 on those.
Yes.
Can I try them on again? Thanks, Leah. She's so busy, is our Leah.
Oh.
Why?
Oh.
$34.95, and then she goes and takes what?
£19
£19 off?
Yeah.
Blimey. I got nothing. Z, as you mentioned, would let you know that I made my first pendant today. No help, and it was a success.
Oh.
Ah, yeah, because Deb was on the course.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. Haha, it's pronounced Kai. Welsh. Kai. Can we remember that? Kai. Thank you. I won't forget that now, I don't think. Although next time when you're messaging, I'll go, how do you pronounce it? Kai. Thank you, because I didn't want to I didn't want to pronounce it wrong.
No. Yeah.
Kai, lovely. Okay, $16.95, well done, lowest ever price by, and then some. You ain't got to sneak another one in, are you? Oh, are you, madam? Go on then, quick then, you have to be quick. Got less than a minute. Well, yeah, I've got to be quick. It's not me, it's you. Okay, rhodochrosite, lovely. Raspberry ripple of gemstones we rarely see. Just grab it. It's as simple as that. If you can get, we rarely ever have this glorious sort of apple cherry blossom, isn't it?
It is. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's got real. I love the colour palette, and I love the way it just blends and moulds between each colour.
Do you know that'd be lovely with your sea fossil coral pear drops in your kit, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would indeed.
So $29.95 all day long, down to $17.95. These are lowest ever price points on the Late Show for you, which is what we like to do for you, don't we? And on the Late Show tomorrow night, we've got the lovely Katie Reid gracing us with her presence. And we're doing our Around the World Day on the show tomorrow. Different gemstones from different places in the world. So IZRU32. No, I take it is Thursday night then your first day back?
Yes.
And without, you're on Lucy's birthday show then?
I am on Lucy's birthday show.
Ah, yeah, because that's Lucy's not in now till Thursday, and her birthday was today. So we're doing a but slightly belated birthday, because it's nice to celebrate, isn't it? So yeah, you get the chance to do that lovely show. She's got some great stuff on Thursday.
Oh, I know.
Oh, you lucky thing. Right then, I'm going to take my lovely lot for a little off-site meeting on the way home. Okay. So thank you so much for your company. Thank you for your messages coming in as well. Thank you, team. Thank you, Sarah. Take care, and we'll see you on the Late Show tomorrow.